No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today I'm in here with a veteran in these streets, 40 Glocc. How you doing, my guy?
Yeah. Man, what is you, bro?
Chilling, man. Just excited to have a conversation with you. You've had many years in the game. I remember being a youngin', looking at 40 Glocc. I was a G-Unit stan, I'm not ashamed to admit.
Oh, word.
And I was definitely looking at 40 Glocc like, what the fuck? This guy's a wild man. This guy's out of his mind.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little wild. A little on the wild side. Yeah.
Let's go back to your younger days. Take me through your childhood.
Shit. My childhood was fucked up.
Really?
I come from nothing. I was like 13. Shit. So I sleep outside. Shit, I'm a hood baby, you know what I mean? I was homeless.
Wait, so your home situation was all fucked up at a young age? Why was that?
So I was homeless.
Parents on drugs? What was it?
Nah, no parents on drugs or nothing like that. Well, my family was from Texas or whatever. My mom, when I brought us out here as kids, and, me and my mom, it was broken home, you feel me? So on that note, introduced to the hood, a little nigga running around, had to sleep outside, you know what I mean? Slept at grocery stores, backyard, you know what I mean? Just like the project steps, breaking homies' cars, sleep there. Just hustled up, got my first $400. I wanted to do music. I remember I started from a double-up $5 bill, worked it up, selling crack, got it up to $400. Went and bought me some studio time from a nigga that looked like old school Cameo. And shit, I had my homie Lou Dog. I was like, nigga, let's make it. I wanted to make music, you know what I mean? But I never had the means.
Did you get introduced to the gang shit while you were on the streets? Like while you were homeless at a young age? That just seemed like something that would be supportive of where you were at in your life at that time?
Yeah, that's where it comes. I mean, you 13, you 12 and 13, you're like 12 and a half, 13. When you that young, you get introduced, you know what I mean? It's just part of your everyday lifestyle. It's like you're around your homies, y'all grow each other, that's just the environment, cuz, and that's what I grew up in, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I had. It's like my homies, I didn't have like no father figure around. I didn't have no mother figure around. I had to fend for myself. Like, I always remember my best times of the fucking year or whatever was Halloween, because I get free food. You feel me? I'm getting the free candy. Candy was my meals, bruh. You know what I'm saying? When I wanted to take a bath, nigga, I'm going into the gas station, nigga. I want to wash up in that motherfucking do me. But I always had that mind frame. It used to be stressful. Don't get it twisted. You feel me? I'm a little nigga and I was a little kid, so at the same time, you got to remember, there's a lot of tears and depression in that shit too. You feel me? It wasn't just all motherfuckers that look at you now and think like, yo, you don't come from that, or think because you deal with pain and so much, so you take it much more different. You feel me? So as a little nigga, I had an intake of a lot of that, just watching my homies go to school, not being able to go to school.
You couldn't go to school at all?
Nah, I couldn't go to school.
Just because why?
I get arrested.
Because I'm
homeless. They gonna take me to
right, because you don't want to end up in like a foster home or some shit?
Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, as time went on, you know what I'm saying, I'm pushing my weight. I'm full-fledged gangbanger, you feel me? I come from an era of like Crippin' and Blood, and like for real, it's on sight, you know what I'm saying? So like you a Blood, it's on, you feel me? Take that off, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't wearing no red shit like that. I come from that, you feel me? Take your shit off and burn it, you feel me?
But did you feel like you just ended up a Crip just because of the first people that you got down with were Crips? Because a lot of people, it's like the area that they're born into. You were homeless and sort of just in a new area because you grew up in Vegas, right?
Nah, I ain't grew up in Vegas.
All right, where were you?
I grew up in Colton.
Oh, okay. But,
yeah, San Bernardino.
But you lived somewhere else for a while before you moved out to L.A.?
No, I moved to L.A. first.
Oh, okay.
And then we moved to San Bernardino.
Oh,
so I was in East L.A. Grew up over there, East LA, boom, boom, and then we moved to San Bernardino.
Oh, okay.
San Bernardino, Colton, right there, boom, boom. It's where all my homies from then on till this day. That's where I've been from, my neighborhood.
Okay.
So during all that time, when I first got here, I was still I think I was in like the first grade or something, and we came here. Then I ended up going to San Bernardino.
Would you say San Bernardino was more or less grimy? Like, were you more likely to stay out of trouble up there?
Well, when you a kid, man, you innocent. You feel me? I was innocent, man. I remember you could remember your purity. You feel me? I remember all that shit. But it's like, man, once you get introduced to that shit, cuz you like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I see I can get some money. I got my first hand on the first gun, nigga. I feel like I shoot my first motherfucking teenagers. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is not too long ago after 13. You feeling all that, and you busting a gun, man. That's power, bro. It's a lot of power, and it take over your whole mentality. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're invincible, bro. I feel like you got a gun. You feel like you could take anything from me. Ain't no reason for you to be broke.
Especially after you haven't been broke for so long. You're looking at this as like, oh, this is the thing that's going to save me from all these hardships I've been through.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going through it. It's like, you know, all my homies, they'll try to sneak me in their house through their window while their moms asleep or their grandmas asleep and let me sleep in their shit. And, you know, but that didn't last long. You get 40 in my house, get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got to hurry up, jump out the house where everybody wake up or shit like that. So it was hella hectic. I remember the shit like back of my hand, you feel me? It was hectic than a motherfucker, but I've been through that shit, you feel me? And I always wanted to do me. I always wanted to get out. I knew that what I wanted to do, I couldn't do that shit from sitting in the hood. So I was always like, nigga, I got to go where it's at. I don't want to be I'm a hood baby, but I don't want to be stagnated in my neighborhood. Nigga, I got to go. I'm going to find the money, cuz, and that's where I went. Cuz, I go find the money, you feel me? From then on, I've been all around the world.
Right. So you, from a really young age, you just felt like rap was it? You just knew that was the path, or?
Yeah, I always wanted to rap and act. Rap and entertainment, like acting. I wanted to do like movies and sitcoms and shit like that. That was like all I wanted to do. That was everything for me.
But how do you even begin to pursue something like that when you really don't have any kind of resources at all?
You don't have resources, you don't have anything. It's like common sense. And I always say everybody ain't got common sense. But you do, you just have to think how the fuck to do it. You really got to really sit there. It's a lot of meditation, it's a lot of talking to yourself, it's a lot of I like to map shit out before it happened. You know what I'm saying? I like to try to be prepared before shit happened. And that's the way I took it. I'm like, if I want to meet this person, I want to do this thing, I have to get to him. I need to go get to him. I need to be around it. I need to see it. I need to highlight this person, highlight that person, get to where I want to be.
That's an interesting intuition to have, because I feel like the vast majority of people who end up stuck in their environment, you know, where they grew up and stuff, that's the main thing separating them. And they just sort of come into it with this attitude of like, oh, there's no way that I'm going to be able to meet important people or whatever, so that they don't even attempt to like network their way out of their situation.
Word. And that's a big thing, and people got that a lot of people don't know how to adjust and get to it. You really got to really just focus and zone out, man. You can't sit around and just blame everybody and sit around and just, you know what I mean, being depressed and all that shit, man. You got to get up, go out and get it.
Yeah.
Word.
That's a fact. So how did you go about getting it, and how did you end up like basically achieving some level of success to the point where I even started knowing about you?
To the point where I started, I was grinding heavy, you know what I'm saying? So you got everybody, and me mingling, you say it's hard for me to go through, because I'm like, when you say West Coast in Southern California, I damn near know every damn near Southern California rapper it is, you feel me? And they know me, and a lot of them see me all grow up from the rooter to the tutor, you feel me? So from like being out in the streets, and a lot of them really know me from like street level shit, just like street level active gangbanger type shit. And I had to strictly adjust myself from that gangbanging shit. Like, you can't be tripping on everybody. You can't be tripping off that shit. You know what I mean? So how I did it, I would say that let me see. I mean, like one time I remember I was on a city bus, and I ran into Cube, Dre, Eazy-E.
On the bus?
On the city bus, bro.
Why were they on the bus?
I have no fucking idea,
before Uber,
man.
I guess.
I couldn't believe it. I got to the hood and I told all the homies, cuz I was just on the bus. I was like, cuz I was just on the bus with nigga Easy and Dre, Yella, all these niggas. Cuz I'm like, cuz they was on the bus, and I had a little female with me. She was older than me, but you know, she was with me. I had a little crush on the bitch, and we walking. Easy kicked his feet up, and he's like, "No bitch is back here." You feel me? He let the bitch back, and then he was like, "No bitch is back here." I'm like, cutting Dre and them like, "Man, let that little nigga through. Leave that little nigga alone, man." Cube and them like, "Man, so
wait, give me a year here."
I don't even know the year, bro.
Like
I was
early 90s. I mean, like NWA is broken up by like.
Word, nah, they weren't broke up yet.
No, okay, but they're broken up by what, like 91? I feel like I'm wrong right now. But,
yeah, I don't know.
You know, like Snoop came out in 92, so they had to be broke up at least a few years
right
before
on
then.
the bridge of it. You know what I mean? So I know when I seen them there, but you know, in media, we always last to get shit. So they probably was broke up and we never even knew. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I know we was all on the city bus. We rode the bus. I was excited. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I meet some niggas that I know is dope. You feel me? So it's like, I got off the bus, told homies, nobody believed me. So that was all up in the air.
Yeah, right? That's the shitty part.
Nobody believed me, just a female.
If I was just, if
she
you
don't
were
hang
just,
with me and the homies.
you're just a dude on the block, I'm probably not gonna believe you either, because that
Right.
shit sounds crazy as fuck.
Right. So that was the wild part. And then, you know, like JJ Fad is from my neighborhood. So
Oh, really?
They all come from like Colton, from the zoo, from the projects. That's where it was all originated from.
So you've been around way longer than most people even give you credit for, huh?
Yeah, little
Like,
nigga.
people don't
I've
know
been
that you've been
watching
around
all
that
this
long.
story, little nigga cut from like Busta Rhymes, all them niggas, Old Dirty Bastard, Shaq, all these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only naming celebrity wise. I'm not even naming like G niggas that's rest in peace. You feel me? From the streets. You know what I'm saying? From my street shit. We talking entertainment, so I'm keeping it entertainment. You feel me? But at the same time, yeah, I come from all that. You know what I'm saying? So JJ Fad, we use little niggas in the hood. You feel me? And watching them out there doing their thing, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they ain't going, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So you think
and
that
they took off?
So you saw a lot of people who started out as nothing really, and then ended up becoming
What?
big. So you, from a really young age, have that mentality that anybody
I
can do
still
whatever.
see niggas that wasn't shit, and now they cracking.
Right.
You feel me? I done seen a gang of motherfuckers like French Montana. What's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I used to always do French DVDs for him when
Oh, really?
He used to always call me,
Cocaine
Foley, I need you on my
City, yeah.
shit. Yeah, I got you. I always fucked with French, you feel me?
You remember when he got shot in the head back in the day? We all thought he
kinda
was
remember
crazy
that.
as fuck because he,
Oh, yeah, he did,
got shot in
yeah,
the
that's
head and allegedly took the guy out himself and beat the case like on some Gucci Mane shit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or the guy
don't
ended up
remember
dead
that
one way or
part.
another, I
I
believe.
be going through, man, I miss y'all so many times. You know what I mean? I be going through my own shit too. So, you know what I mean? It happens when you in that, it just happens, man. I just look at that shit as a part of life, man. You gotta take a lick and keep on ticking, you feel me?
Right.
But yeah, you know, just from everybody, from like even John Singleton and so forth on, you know what I'm saying? Like when I helped him with that Baby Boy movie, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get my credit on it, you feel me? But
Helped him in what way?
I'm the one brought Snoop to the table and got Snoop to the table to do it. All that was my idea for Snoop being in the movie, Battle Cat to do the soundtrack. Battle Cat, I'm gonna keep it 100. Battle Cat laced me up, you know what I mean? Like John, he avoided me, you know, I had to jump out on the movie sets and everybody looking like Wack100 tripping, but they ain't nobody knowing that nigga, all this is my idea, cause I set up with John, cause I was in New York and we was in the studio with Busta Rhymes and Busta had us in there, we was just listening to shit. We all vibing in the studio, and then I saw I met John, and John was from out in Inland Empire, from Rialto or whatever. And he was digging me. We talking, we chopping it up, and I'm like, "Cuz, you doing your next movie?" Woo woo. So I'm throwing him ideas, and he like, "Woo woo." So then I'm like, "Okay, nigga, let me help you with this." Woo. He's like, "Man, that's some good shit. Let's put it together." Woo. This nigga was calling me for months and months, and we was lacing it up. And I went, you know, I'm always with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I come with Snoop, Pac, all that shit. So I'm like, boom. I tell Dog and everybody, and I tell Donnie and them, and I'm like, "Cuz, I got John Singleton. If you finna do a movie, you get the budget, cuz, and we won't." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get him to toss Dog the check. John, my agreement was I was supposed to play in Baby Boy and have a role and get a fat check. You feel me? And get some of the soundtrack money, whatever. So after all that panned out, after everything was said and done, you know what I'm saying? I got Battle Cat the soundtrack and all that shit. John disappeared on me. You know what I'm saying?
Really? So he just stopped communicating
calling,
with you
stopped
entirely?
yeah.
Looking at the situation, knowing what you know now, how should you have handled it differently in terms of sort of ensuring?
Right when we talk, nigga, hey, I want my paperwork, just like a dope deal. But see, I've done a lot of shit for a lot of motherfuckers in this industry.
Right.
A lot of motherfuckers.
If you're somebody
you'll never hear these niggas tell you that. And a lot of these niggas know I did a lot of shit for these niggas. And
if you're somebody who's willing to just have conversations with people and just share your knowledge, at some point you realize, like, oh shit, people are taking my ideas and my knowledge, like, because there's a lot of people out there who are getting paid crazy ass money to be consultants, which is basically a motherfucker will just have a conversation with another person about what's hot and what's going on in the world that they don't necessarily know about.
Right. But see, my thing is I always look at somebody as they gonna do the right thing, and that's my whole thing.
Right.
I give niggas too much credit that they gonna do the right thing and they do the wrong thing. You feel me? They like I'm a person. if I feel like if I'm making money, I'm always the type, and I put you onto it. Like, man, it's money over here, woo, woo, woo. And I'm gonna tell him, and I'm gonna tell him, and I'm gonna tell him until, you know what I mean?
Right.
I like to see people get it, and I do that in a sense because I know it's gonna come back to me tenfold, 20-fold. Because if I'm ever down and out, because I look at life as a cycle. I've been down to the bottom. You feel me? So I ain't got nowhere to go but keep going up. And if I go back to the bottom again, I go back up. But hopefully somebody that I touched while I was up, they got my back when I'm down again. You feel me? So I look at life like that, like a cycle. I don't try to always let the bad fuck it up for everybody else. If I had a bad thing, I ain't gonna give no more jewels to nobody else just because this fool didn't keep it 100. You feel me?
Right.
So I always been like that. But
it is weird getting older and sort of seeing people who seemingly have very little ethics or like bad work ethic, but they're the ones winning. And you sort of get disgruntled when you like view it and you're sort of being results oriented. You're saying like, this person, I don't necessarily think that they're shit, but they're doing great. And it's like people who are witnessing this sort of get it twisted, right?
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, it's definitely like that. And you look at that, that's the fucked up part about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the type. I don't like putting everybody on. I don't put everybody on blast. But sometimes it be due. I just be one like, man. Sometimes you gotta. I be like, motherfucker need to know this type of shit. You feel me? And for a long time, me and John, we hadn't spoken. Then I had to catch him because I was with my homie. You probably know him, Kimani Marley, Bob Marley's son.
Right. So
me and Kimani was on. I went with him to BET Awards, and my homie Ricky Gonzalez. Shout out to Ricky. He act. He probably like in Coach Carter, he in the Arrow and all that shit. That's my boy right there. So he was doing that movie with John that they was just releasing, and we happened to all be on the red carpet together.
Oh, wow.
And John was like, oh, fuck, this nigga 40 finna sock me. You feel me? And Ricky come like, 40, come on, please, don't. I'm like, I got you, Ricky, don't trip, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You my nigga, la, la, la. Like, Ricky my nigga. So it was like, I talked to him, and I was like, cuz, I'm grown up now, cuz. I ain't tripping, cuz. It's all good. And we made amends, and it was cool, you feel me? But one of the people that did look out for me that knew I did that shit was Battle Cat. Battle Cat gave me a call in the middle of the night, was like, 40. Boo, I'm like, what is cuz? He like, Cat, nigga, boo. I'm like, what's up, cuz? Boo? He like, come by the house. Go by the house, cut me a fat-ass check. We chilled, made music. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It was all love. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Shout out to Battle Cat, Righteous, you feel me? I love the shit out of Battle Cat.
I was just talking to another artist earlier, and he was saying that like the person who originally signed him should cut him a check because now he helped make the label bigger, and now the label is super rich and stuff. And I was just telling him, I'm like, from what I've seen throughout my life, most of the rich ass people I know are not cutting checks for motherfuckers just to be nice.
Right.
So that is kind of nice to hear.
Yeah, it was Righteous. That was Righteous Battle Cat, man. I love him like a mother. I never forget that. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people, like I say that I found out about you in the G-Unit era, but I mean, I'm looking at your Wikipedia and you got all kinds of crazy ass shit from so much before that. Like in 96, you got arrested for shooting it out with the cops. Where were you at in your life at that point?
Oh, man, I was in gangbang mode. That right there was like ultimate gangbang mode. Like, and before that, I was even more crucial gangbang mode than that. So it was like, I got in a shootout with some fools, you know what I'm saying? And fools shot me, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. Like, I'm still, to this day, I'm puzzled, like, what happened?
So what?
Because I got popped, my nigga, and I was in a wheelchair. I went to the county jail, had $1 million bail, and look at me right now, I'm free. And I was in there for attempted murder on police officers.
But how'd you beat that?
They never took me to trial on it.
Really?
Never took me to trial, bruh. This motherfucker shot me, bruh. He shot me, bruh. I'm looking at him shooting me, bloop, 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 and he missing me, and he going by my head, and I'm ducking, and pow, hitting a brick wall behind me, and I'm like, boom, I duck off. And then when I come out, I'm like, he run up on me like, get down, motherfucker. I'm like, bruh, you just shot me, bruh. I ain't got nothing on me,
Where'd
bruh.
he get you?
He shot me, he caught me in my thigh, like right. He damn near would have hit my groin. You feel me? So he caught me in the leg. Boom.
Thigh's a pretty safe place if you did have to get hit, huh?
Huh?
The thigh, like it's a nice big flesh,
that's
chunky
what it was.
shit. Like if they hit you there, it's probably
And that shit was, you know what I'm saying? And it was leaking like a motherfucker. But he walked on me, stood on me, he was like, something. I'm like, bro, you shot me, la la la. And the motherfucker, he looked at me and he got the gun in my face, bro, while I'm on the ground, on my back. And he just took off and ran. What I'm gonna do? What would you do when you see the officer just shot you? Do that? What you gonna do?
Ran away from the
like
entire
a real
crime
comedy
scene.
movie, bro.
Like he left.
He ran away from me, bro.
So you have a hole in your leg.
Took off running. He looked there and
So
left.
you're no longer worried about the cops. You're just worried about what you're doing with the hole in your leg.
Man, I'm like, nah, I'm worried about going to jail now. I'm like, man, shit, he gone, I'm gone. Shit, I ain't asking no questions. Man, I got up and I ran too. You feel me?
And so this never even went to trial?
Never went to trial, bruh. I go up in the homie house, the homie mom house, and she screaming, she panicking. And I'm like, nah, it's cool. Fuck it. She like, call the ambulance, call the police. I'm like, the police just shot me. What the fuck you gonna call them for?
So it was bleeding really bad, but you weren't worried about it bleeding out?
Hell nah. I was like, man, just, you know what I'm saying? Let's just try to be quiet. These motherfuckers finna kill me. You feel me?
Right.
So then motherfucker, she panicked. She like, no, you probably hit an artery and da-da-da. And she didn't let me know she was calling them because I would have left out the house. You feel me?
Right.
And they pulled up, ambulance pulled up, boom. I remember being on the gurney, and when I was on the gurney, they was rolling me into the back of the hospital or something, and then the police I was going out. You know what I'm saying? I was passing out. I just remember hitting me with powder burns or something. They was scraping me for powder burns. And then I woke up, and I was handcuffed to the police bag.
Powder burns, like they were going to use that for evidence if you had evidence of having just shot a gun yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, when I woke up, I was handcuffed to the bed, and I was like, and it was two white dudes sitting there, and I was like, "What's up?" They was like, "What's up, 40?" I'm like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Oh, you going to jail for attempted murder on a police officer? You tried to murder my guy out there." I was like, "Man, what?" I went to jank my. I was locked up. I was like, "Come on with this shit, man."
Right.
And I was like, he's like, we just let, and he read me rights, man. Give me a lawyer.
And so you didn't hear anything about it after that?
Nope, I went to jail, got in there. You know, I'm in a module with all the homies. I get in there. I can't walk. I'm in a wheelchair and all that shit. So they was throwing me around, and then they came, interrogated me a gang of times. And then finally, they was like, they blue shitted me, let me go.
Did you even say, a cop shot me? Like, did you
Who told
acknowledge that the cop shot you, and that's where the hole
They told me
came
he
from?
shot me. They knew that he shot me.
Okay.
When they interrogated me, the sheriff said it. He told me, he said, we know that officer shot you. Our officer shot you. He said that you shot at him, but we believe you was shooting at the other ones, and he shot you. And he lied and said bullets that you shot at him, and we investigate them. He said that the sheriff's department investigate the officers for discharging their firearms because they're in charge of all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they investigated him. He didn't have no bullet holes where he was at. So he lied, but the other officers had bullet holes where they was at.
But this still really doesn't explain why he ran, huh? But that just
He was scared.
explains why he lied,
fucked
right?
up. He lied. Yeah, he lied. You feel me? He lied and said he got shot. It's like if I'm having a shootout with two of your dudes right here, and then you shoot me, and you see me, and then you just shoot me, and then you lie and say, he shot at me.
Right.
Now you got that on paperwork, you lying. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that was the whole thing. It was just a mixed up whole combobulated thing, and nobody never got, they charged me for it, but
What a blessing,
nobody
huh?
else. Man, it was super blessing, man. I just knew I was gone, man, because they told me, they said niggas was standing in line, raising hands, like, officers was out there like, man, anybody haven't been talked to, niggas raising their hand. Yeah, I haven't. Like, cuz, what nigga you telling? What the fuck? You want to be talked to?
Wait a minute, but so what were you doing in this house that the cops even showed up shooting at you in the first place?
It was because it was a shootout in the hood. So
So there was
previously,
already a
It was already a shootout. So it was like, that was the third shootout, back to back. It was like 3 shootouts back to back to back. So stop, boom, another shootout, boom. Cops come, boom. Shoot at the cops, boom, boom. Cops shoot me, boom, boom.
So it was just regular shit at that point.
Yeah, I'm not saying I shot at no cops. You feel me? We don't keep that like that, but I got shot by the cops. You feel me? And I got attempted murder on a police officer. You know what I mean? So
That's crazy.
those were the charges.
Holy shit.
And I just remember I was sitting that motherfucker stuck, $1 million bail, bro. You know what I mean?
And what was the daylight that they let you out? And did they even explain it to
They
you?
ain't explain nothing, bro. Just call my name. Who? Bodie, blah, 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 blah. Said my name. The homie's like, cuz, you going home. I'm like, nigga, yeah, right. I'm like, cuz, you going home for real? Cuz, they don't call you a few. They just called you like that. Nigga, you rolling it up. You going home.
Wow.
I went home.
We hear about so many people who get absolutely fucked over by the system that it's kind of nice when you realize that some people do get to slip through.
Yeah, you slip through. Man, bruh, I've been fucked by the system. I just recently got fucked by the system, but, you know.
How so?
I just got super railroaded into a deal with some shit I didn't do, and wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? And,
Shit in Vegas with the girls?
nah, this wasn't in Vegas. This is in a state called Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
So they railroaded me with that and had me take a deal for some shit I didn't do. Said I was fucking, what's the shit? Human trafficking. Made me take a deal for human trafficking and promoting prostitution.
Right, because I was watching an old Vlad interview from 2014 where you were talking about how you thought it was snitching that at a certain point Game accused you of basically like living with prostitutes. And then as I continued down your Wikipedia article, it's like in 2017, 40 was arrested for allegedly basically handling the transaction of a prostitute going to a John. So, I mean, I know you're not going to want to talk about it, but is that...
Man, I'll talk about it. I don't give a fuck,
was pimping ever your hustle?
I ain't never pimped a day in my life, bro.
Really? So where's the confusion coming from Game in that situation? Is he just sort of saying that because he just wanted to say anything?
He's a weirdo. When you dealing with weirdos, cuz you gonna get that. You feel me? Him, Wack100, niggas is weirdos. When you dealing with weirdos, you gonna get that. I got bitches, bro. I get bitches. I like to kick it with bitches. I don't want to kick it with you, nigga. You feel me? I want to kick it with some bitches.
But a lot of guys who have bitches are also then prostituting the bitches, apparently.
You said that what?
A lot of guys who have bitches might also be prostituting those bitches, right?
But if you ain't got no bitches ever saying you prostituted them, how are you that would be known if that was your hustle, because pimps, you're gonna see their hoes and say that they're they hoes.
Right.
When I say I got bitches, they not just strippers, fucking hookers and nigga, they nigga might work at Walmart. They might work at fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, actresses.
They got bad bitches at Walmart?
Actresses, all that. Huh?
I don't know if I ever seen a Walmart employee that I wanted to have sex with.
You ain't never seen a Walmart employee? Oh man, you ain't been to the right Walmarts, man. I'll tell you, Walmart's got bitches. You want to see a bad bitch, man? Go to Walmart, man.
Really?
You gonna see a bad bitch in Walmart?
Shopping? Say they ain't yes. Working? I don't know.
Nah, man, you gonna see them in there. They're gonna be shopping. They might be stocking. You get the bad ones in there by luck. But I'm just saying, you ain't gonna. It's some cute ones, man. Now, if you're looking for super stallion, I'm not talking about supermodels.
If you're Meg the Stallion,
we're talking about hood niggas and bitches, man.
Right.
We're not talking about supermodels or IG models.
Okay.
You feel me? But like so forth, though, just like that though. But you know what I'm saying? When in a sense, when I say, oh, I got bitches, I mean like. Bitches like me, bitches hang with me. I got a lot of bitch friends. And I'm calling them bitches, and they'll be like, oh, nigga call me a bitch, but I don't mean it like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the ladies.
They understand. Ladies, you understand. But so how did the cops get confused about that situation in the sense that like they're accusing you of something pretty specific, that you were like driving these girls to somebody's house because of prostitution that was arranged on Backpage? Right.
First of all, I had no idea it was arranged. You feel me? I was sleeping in the car. I didn't roll there to do none of that shit. So it's like, just like if I don't know if you from the hood and you ever been with a homie and he had a pistol on him and he didn't tell you, and then y'all get pulled over and the police pull out a gun and he say it ain't mine, and you like, nigga, it ain't mine either. But we ain't finna tell each other. You know what I mean? I didn't even know he had a gun on him. You feel me? So at the same time, she wasn't a prostitute and she wasn't prostituting. And when we looked at all the evidence, she told him that she wouldn't come there to prostitute. She is a stripper though. She do strip. You know, feel me? But she didn't prostitute to there. She didn't do none of that. And he did all that weird shit. He got her in there, and when we read all the paperwork, he tried to make her get naked.
Oh, because this is like an informant who was wearing a wire while this was all happening, right?
This was a cop, bro. This was an informant.
Okay, yeah.
And he got in there. I'm reading all the evidence, bro. He got fully naked, took off all his clothes on her. She told him, no, give me a towel. And she put a towel over him. And this motherfucker caught an attitude, was like, what is that? He got mad, like, can you dance for me or some shit? This is what we read from her statement and from all the fucking reports. And he said, and then he, whatever he did, he tried to convince her into dancing while she put the towel over him. So when she danced for him, he get her to, I guess, he says that he got her to show her top. And they arrested her for it.
For dumping some titties up in a home. But
keep in mind, they dismissed her. He took all her charges to trial, and they dismissed her shit at trial.
Right.
Now, they still pursued and charged me. And all my lawyers I hired, I went through 3 lawyers, said, Nobody can understand. How are you still charging my client? How are you still charging him? You didn't even charge her. You charged her and you dismissed her charges because she didn't do it. But they know I'm black and I'm in a little hick town and I got to go up here and I'm finna be in it. My jury was all white. And you know what they did in the last minute? Because the DA tried to make the girl be their witness. They said they had her as a witness. They never produced her and we still going to trial. They have a witness. So then we went and my lawyer got a hold of her, I guess, or whatever. We was going to use her as our witness. But then, at the same time, after we did that, they said, oh, yeah, we can switch the scenario now. This is what we going to do. We're going to make it look like that person got Stockholm Syndrome. She's crazy. And we going to get an expert. And the expert was an old white lady, middle-aged old white lady, was an ex-crackhead, ex-alcoholic, and ex-hooker that was pimped out by a black man.
Wow.
And she was a white lady.
Right.
And got 2 black mixed babies by the dude. And she was on my expert witness list. I'm like, how is this an expert? And then they restricted me from letting the jury know that the girl's charges was dismissed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I didn't have no choice. And I'm like, how am I human trafficked if I didn't drive there? The girl told you I didn't. The girl told you everything. The girl, she told him this, it wasn't, I didn't do shit and I wasn't doing shit. You feel me? But in that case, it was either I can go to trial. My lawyer said I got a lot of leeway for appeal, but my appeals would be 5 to 10 years or something like that, and I still might lose, and then they have to get appealed again, and I'll be done wasted a gang of my life sitting up in there. So we try to work out a better deal, and I took that, and I still right now, today, bro, I was just talking about it like, bro, I should go back in there and take that deal back because I get sentenced next month. And I really don't want that on my record. You know what I mean? I went this far with a clean record, bruh. I don't got no record for, especially none with no females, bruh, with no bitches. Come on, man.
So you beat every case that you ever got wrapped up in?
Yeah.
That's
every
crazy.
case, bruh.
Damn.
And now they stick me with 2 felonies. They stick me with human trafficking, like I'm out here just pushing bitches around. I'm not trafficking no bitch for no motherfucking $100.
Were you in a situation where the cops were already like really trying to get your ass at that time?
Yeah, he was. You could tell because when they arrested me, they brought me in another little car and brought me up back over there. And he said, he came in the car, he was like, what's up, man? The girl said you pimping her out and whoop, whoop, and you pimping on kids and da-da-da. I was like, man, what? I said, man, you trying to set me up, man? Give me a lawyer, man. I got nothing to say to you, man.
Wow.
And they took me.
So they automatically try to get you to admit to all kinds of crazy shit.
When I go to jail, I'll get my paperwork while I'm in jail. Guess what I'm charged with? Pimping on a minor. So we get to court. The girl's like 40 years old. We get to court. We stand up. We tell the judge, like, how is it pimping on a minor? Da, da, da. And they was like, oh, it's an accident. It wasn't an accident because he asked me at the car that basically he was premeditating what he's going to charge me with. Right. So he put all that on me just to stick me with a gang of shit. Keep in mind, none of them knew I was 40 Glocc yet.
What was this town even?
Man, I call it Mayberry, but it's some place in Mankato,
How'd
Minnesota,
you get caught up out there, though?
Bro,
what are you doing
I travel a lot, bro. Right. Like, you might see me. I mean, I done ran to CeeLo Green in Japan. I'm walking down the street, CeeLo see me. Hey, 40, what's up? What's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? That's me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done been in different styles. I run into Mike Else. I run it. I be around, bro.
I was just in Minneapolis.
I travel and I know a lot of people, bro.
I was just in Minneapolis.
If you travel, do you travel a lot?
Yeah.
So
I don't want to, but there's always something you got to do.
You know, a lot of if you travel as much as long as I've been around and how much I have, you know, we've been on world tours. Right. We meet a lot of. I might call a female that I had sexual relations with from 10 years ago, like, how you doing, girl? And then she like, oh, I see me a picture. She still look good. Oh, what's up, girl?
And she got the cops watching her, so all of a sudden you wrapped up in it.
And I'm wrapped in it. You feel me? So that's what happens. You feel me? And that right there, it was so fucked up because the officers on the report, they said that, oh, we got it all on video. They said in like 6 different reports, they got it on video and audio. So when we get to trial, I say, yeah, good. Give me the video and audio and it'll prove my innocence because the girl said none of this happened. And he's lying and he got naked in there and he tried to get her to do something. She told him no. Right. And he said on his report, he got butt naked to his socks. He says it on the report.
It feels like if you're a cop and you're trying to entrap somebody, that really would kind of make the whole thing seem problematic. Like you're trying to bait them. But you getting naked doesn't seem like an appropriate tactic.
This is my thing. It gets all the way. I say, give me the audio and video. Once you said you have that in evidence and it's written on reports, isn't that final?
Do you feel
hold on. You know what they did? They went back and said, When I asked for it, they went back 8 months later. He changed the report and wrote on it, said, I've been told to come in here and explain why we don't have the audio and video. So we like, why you don't have it? He was like, I pressed record, but it didn't get anything, but it was nothing. And if we had it, we wouldn't give it up anyway for the safety of our officer. So now I can't even use the video and audio to show that this cop is lying. You feel me? So it's now I'm on a whole just all circumstantial evidence trial for my life for like 20, 30 years I'm fighting just by you just saying, hey, it's a white girl and he's a black dude, let's put him on trial and let's just say we going through all this paperwork and on his phone and they tapped all my lines, went through all my phones, not one message of pimping, hoeing, trafficking, nothing. They got the girls' phone lines, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even on all her text messages to them when they was talking to them, I got all those in evidence. Nothing.
Do you feel like in a small town that you're more likely to have a situation like that come up than in LA? Because in LA there's so much going on.
Especially black, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, especially black. And now I see I see how those when that racial shit really happens in those little country towns and shit like that, man, you don't believe it until it happened to you, bruh. Just like I'm telling you how the officer shot me and he did all that shit and I'm free and all that. It happens, bruh. You don't believe it till it happened to you. And that's what happened, bruh. They really got me out there and finger fucked me. You know what I'm saying? Railroaded me and I just took a deal, bruh, for some shit first of all, the girl, she don't even have priors for hoeing. She's not even a hooker. You feel me? So just imagine that. But that's just like anybody, if you go to Vegas and you see a stripper, automatically you think, oh, prostitute, she's stripper, shit. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they get just like you'll see me and you'll be like, oh, gangbanger, da-da-da. But you wouldn't know I do business. You feel me? They wouldn't know I'm always in a place of business, conducting business and doing what I do.
So you haven't had any legal problems since that incident?
Yeah, I've had legal problems before that incident. I had another legal problem, but another legal. I have a lot of legal problems, but
what's the recent incidents?
I've had a lot of. My rap sheet is long. It's long, but you know what I mean. I don't feel like that makes me a bad person. You feel me?
Wikipedia says that due to the game situation that you got $3,000 and then $700,000. Is that accurate?
Nah, it ain't accurate. When they gave me that, I just, you know what I mean? What they did is they tried to get me to sign a confidentiality form or some shit, and I was like, I ain't signing that shit. You feel me? You wanted to get on here and you wanted to play because you knew it was getting real street, but now you want to act like you wanted to get on the public and say, oh, it's $3,000, da-da-da, but now you want to keep it quiet that you got to pay me because you know you got this girl with this lawsuit coming up and she finna hit your ass over the head. Everybody hitting your pockets because you went out playing like a kid for entertainment purposes instead of just keeping this shit street. And we do this shit right, the street way.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? They try to get me to hush up on it, but it came out. I was just quiet when I seen that news. I didn't even understand it. I was like, I'm dealing with some real weirdos, cuz. So I knew my regular me, nigga, we would have killed your ass. Nigga, we killing your ass as soon as you do that, cuz we coming for you. That's why he jumped on the plane. When they jumped me, bro, them niggas was on the plane already. He was in France that night. He went to the airport.
Because I asked Wack on here about Game having to pay all these millions of dollars allegedly to this girl or whatever. A lot of people had jokes about it on Twitter and shit because he was like, you understand that if there ain't no money in his name, then he can't pay it out.
Yeah, he's a dumbass. That's the dumbest nigga I ever. Man, I met that nigga. He was a fucking security guard with the little yellow shirt. He was a wristband security guard,
year?
Bro. This was, you ever heard of the Hollywood Athletic Club?
Yeah.
That's what it used to be called. Is it still called? It's not there no more.
Man, no.
It was on Sunset right over there.
Okay.
In Hollywood. So he was our security guards for the wristbands for our G-Unit event. And my homie Pounds, you know, he did time, whatever, cuz. So he see cuz, and then they chop it up. And he like, oh, I want to meet 40, you know what I'm saying? Introduce me. And he's standing at our door. So he introduced me, we talking, he asked me for my number. I'm a cool nigga like that, I gave cuz my number. And then he started always telling me he want pointers and tips about shit, and I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? And he would always call me, and then later on, he linked up with Suge, and then he linked up with Big U. I've been fucking with Big U since I was way before Wack ever knew Big U. You feel me? We didn't have street ties and doing what we do. So, you know what I'm saying? And I knew Suge from back then. You feel me? So when he got with him, he was, you know, he would call me like, oh, yeah, I'm with Suge right now. And Suge, you'll hear Suge on the background like, nigga, I just got a phone 40. Nigga, what the fuck you calling him for? You feel me? Like, I don't know. He's trying. You know what I'm saying? I would entertain nigga call. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, okay, he trying to grind and find his way, and it was cool, cause he was grinding, finding his way. But out of how all that shit transpired, cuz that shit was weird as fuck to me, cuz that's when I seen I was dealing with weirdos, busters, my nigga. You dealing with a bunch of niggas that know how to get on camera and do the
But were you always cool with Wack before your issues with Game started?
Man, we was cool, man. I caught Game, man. I said on Game, Bentley, you heard Prodigy talk about it in his book. I don't be saying all the shit because I ain't did no interviews, you feel me? I backed off from media from all that shit, but Prodigy even said in his book, I caught the nigga, cuz. Me and the homies had that nigga, cuz. That nigga was shitting his pants, my nigga. And they called Wack and them, and Wack and Suge pulled up. They like, oh, man, 40, get this nigga pass for me, please, man. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, cuz, I give him a pass, cuz. Nigga got to kick me, my nigga. You got to kick in. He was like, nigga, on my mama, nigga, I'm going to get under this nigga skin, nigga. Put this nigga in the chokehold, nigga. I got this nigga, this nigga been running for me and Suge forever. Now we on him, my nigga. He was like, man, help me get this nigga, man. Just give him the pass, my nigga, so I can look like I make this shit happen. Woo, 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 woo. So me and my homie Yak, and I was like, my homie Yak was like, nah, fuck that. Tell cuz, nigga, he want to squash, he got to give me a fade. And then he was like, man, come on. Wack was, to my homie Yak, was like, come on, Yak, you know this nigga don't want to get down. You know this nigga scared of that motherfucker. Yak like, nigga, fuck that, cuz. Tell the cuz catch you right now. Game here is he's standing right there. You feel me? Wack like, man, let me try to talk to him that. And then he came back and he was like, all right, nigga, I don't want to fight. Please get this nigga too. Let me get this nigga, 40. And I laced him. I was like, all right, cuz, I'm going to give you that. Woo, woo. We gave him the pass, cuz, boom, boom. After that, nigga, he got with this nigga some weeks later. And I'll give it wasn't just weeks later. It was months went down the line. All of a sudden, this nigga yelling, fuck 40 Glocc. Because he underneath them now. Now he's trying to finesse his way with them to make it look like he's arch rival with me, but always still calling me, saying fuck me on the internet. Then I'm going at him like, cuz, on code, when I see you, cuz, it's on, cuz. And he like, oh, man, you know, 40, this just the type, man, just let me work this shit. Fuck all that, bruh. You feel me? All I can say is, bruh, through that whole time process, this nigga was contacting me like we was best friends, bruh. He called me every time. When I caught Tato in Vegas and beat him up, my nigga, he called me. He said, nigga, we all know you did it, nigga. He's like, nigga, boy, you fucked that nigga up, laughing and giggling.
Wait, who'd you beat up in Vegas?
Tato.
Tato from Glocc Gang? Or who's the Tato?
I don't know, wait for it. Tato that was with Gang.
With Game. Oh,
His
it's a
manager,
different Tato.
his best friend, manager, whatever.
Okay, different Tato.
Them niggas that just jumped me, you feel me? So I went to Vegas, and I remember I was standing in line, cuz, and I was getting something, I was ordering some ice cream, and I looked aside and I see a bad bitch. This bitch was bad, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I see her, I was like, damn, this bitch bad. And I look, and this nigga with the bitch. I looked at him, I said, hey, cuz, and cuz like, oh, before he could say 40, nigga, I started blazing him. You know what I mean? Kicked him all in the ass. You know what I'm saying? He ran up the hallway to the casino, cuz. I chased him down there, and his bitch was screaming. I apologized to her. I always send an apology to her. I don't know if she ever get it. You know what I mean? I apologize because I did disrespect the fuck out of her.
What,
but that's how I am.
She got hit? She got her wig pulled off or something?
Nah, she was bad. She ain't had no wigs, bro. That nigga got a badass bitch, my nigga. She was bad as fuck. But I was like, because she was like, help, call the police. Yeah. Like, bitch, I'm out on bail, bitch. I beat your ass too, bitch. You better beat your feet with this nigga. You feel me? So she left and did all that, but it was end up cool. You know what I'm saying? But Wack had called me, and he was like, man, you just made my position even more solider now. Now that nigga gone, that old punk-ass nigga, you brought that nigga came me there, he's fucked up, nigga, on my mama. Woo. I'm like, okay, what that got to do with it? I was like, cuz on code, I'm catching all you niggas, bruh. Come on, 40, what you need to let me do is work the situation. Nigga, you ain't working nothing. Fuck you. I'll never understand that nigga, cuz. That nigga's weird to me, cuz. I'll never get that nigga. But the way I watch him and he finesse all these artists, you know what I'm saying? Like he ultimate street nigga. Bro, that nigga ain't no street nigga like that.
So you see the situation unfolding with him managing Blueface. How you feel about that?
I like Blueface, cuz. I don't know how niggas, I be seeing a lot of motherfuckers, they be like, oh, Blueface, well, I like Blueface, cuz. I like anything crippin' dog. You know, but you know what I'm saying? I fucks with Blueface shit, cuz, but I don't fuck with that nigga. I mean, if we ever clash, I don't know if Blueface gonna put himself in it, but I know we definitely gonna clash, cuz when cuz run into me, I've been on bails, and I've been fighting trials and shit, so I ain't been able to move. That's why people ain't been seeing me. I ain't been able to mingle. I got cuffs on me, you feel me? Well, I'm able to mingle, cuz we gonna cross paths and we gonna thunder, my nigga. Straight up. They already know it.
Wack always will hit me up and be pissed off when I'm talking about him on here because he's like, oh man, you're just using me as a fucking, I'm the hot topic the motherfuckers want to talk about. You just talk about me.
He
for
wanted
that.
to be the hot topic. That's what he wanted. I ain't never met a nigga that called up and I remember when the shit happened with me. He called up because I fucks with Rude Jude. He blows up Rude Jude line, asking Rude Jude to do an interview of him on the air for Shape 5 because he's game's manager. I'm like, cuz you ain't game manager. And then he was running around saying he's Ray J manager. I'm like, nigga, I've been knowing Ray J nigga since the Brandy. What's the show? What was Brandy's show name? Moesha?
Moesha.
Nigga, we used to be at the Moesha set, cuz all that, cuz like, nigga, you ain't Ray J manager, nigga. You trying to punk the homie, nigga. You be trying to punk Ray J, you feel me? Nigga, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't pull that shit around me. You feel? Nigga, I got songs with Ray J. Nigga, I ain't go through Wack for that.
Right.
I ain't call Wack for that.
I've spoken to Wack since this, but at one point he got mad because I interviewed multiple of Nipsey's like close friends.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
they end up just talking shit about Wack, and then Wack's like, "Why are you asking him about that?" I'm like, Nipsey dying is a big enough deal that anybody who was like really, really close to him is somebody I'm interested in talking to.
Oh, super disrespectful.
And,
that nigga's a
and
punk,
Wack was not feeling that logic.
Nah, because he
hung up
doing
on me.
punk shit, and he tried to make Nipsey as a leverage for him to talk about something, but at the same time, he knew he didn't fuck with Nipsey. You feel me? He didn't fuck with Nipsey. Nipsey ain't fuck with Cuz. You could tell by the way he did that, and then he tried to make it use hip hop and say, "Oh, he's not a legend," to basically just to disrespect him in some sort of form, to throw him under a bus, calling my nigga a victim, calling Cuz like, "Oh, he was the victim, like he was a punk or some shit out here. He wasn't built like that, but the nigga that killed him was." You feel me? Like, nigga, he ain't Cuz ain't it. You twisting and trying to. It just agitated me the way he twisted, cuz I already said how he twisted, so you get what I'm saying. You feel me? I ain't feeling that old bullshit, bruh. You feel me? You don't, especially with men that niggas love that's resting in peace, like for so forth, like Pac and so forth on. Like, nigga, these is niggas really know, bruh. You can't get out here. Well, he can get out here because he doing it, cuz. You know what I'm saying? But he know how he doing it. My nigga, first of all, the nigga wife had a badge, far as I knew. Bitch was a probation officer. Bitch got a gun. Bitch got police on speed dial. That's why he keep that ugly ass bitch with him. Nigga, the bitch ugly as motherfucker. You know he don't want that bitch by his side. Whoa. You feel me? I wouldn't keep bitch by my side that ugly.
So you really are you're ready for whatever with Wack. Like, is this
man, both of them niggas, man, all them niggas, bruh. Every nigga that jumped me, nigga. I ain't cut all them niggas. I remember that one nigga, he was dressed like he was Tupac. He looked like a fucking Tupac, a fucking Tupac mascot, like a lookalike, nigga. He would have won a lookalike contest. He was dressed like him, had the nose pierce. Nigga jumped on my back and was hitting me in the back of the head.
Holy shit.
On the set. I'm gonna get that nigga. He know who he is, cause whoever you is, nigga, I'm gonna get your ass. I ain't gonna never let it slide. I don't let nothing go, nigga. I'm like Velcro, bruh. I stick with what I do. You feel me? I ain't letting nothing slide, bruh. I carry shit, nigga, for life.
So you don't think with the civil case that you sort of like ended up in a situation where you're just not going to be able to do anything street or physical in retaliation
No, I
for
can
that
do
whole
physical.
situation?
I just can't do street. I can't kill them. I can't kill them. You feel me? They aware of that. I can't kill them.
Well, you're not worried about going to court for a fist fight, but you're worried about going to court for some serious shit?
Yeah, I go to court for a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not going to press no charge, just like they lied and said I snitched on them. Nigga, I didn't snitch on you. You got this shit all over the internet. Nigga, you telling the world you going on a whole tour. Nigga, you're doing flunk flex. You doing whole fucking programs, and you reconducted a jumping and try to make it look like a one-on-one, and you doctor this motherfucker up and go on a worldwide tour with it, acting like you just did all this superhero type weird shit. Nigga, you playing with this shit.
Talk about the decision that you made to go forward with those charges, though, because you probably knew that it was definitely going to be something where people were calling you a snitch regardless of the
First
details.
of all, it wasn't charges. Because, see, what a lot of motherfuckers don't know, it's a civil lawsuit. You ain't pressing charges. That's like you getting kicked out, your landlord kicking you out your apartment, and you telling him, motherfucker, I ain't getting out. And then he like, nigga, I'm suing you then. Nigga, y'all suing each other. Nigga, I'm suing you. Nigga, the lights and the water been off in this motherfucker forever. You owe me.
I mean, it is an interesting question because, I mean, there's a lot of rappers who probably would never talk to the cops about some violent shit, but would definitely sue a motherfucker. I've definitely sued people. You know, it's like fucking, you know, if you just want to get, a lot of times that's just a strategy that you have to take is you gotta make some shit go into action. But at the end of the day, how do you feel that the reaction has been to you making that decision? Because probably a lot of people still look at it. I'm from the
ghetto, and I'm a real street nigga. So when these internet niggas get to talking, they do this thing where they try to fuck up your shit, credibility in this rapper shit. And like, oh, you snitch, man. Nigga, first of all, who I snitched to?
Right.
Can't not one of them tell you who I snitched to. Because first of all, I didn't tell nobody, nigga. I never talked to no police. I never got hammed up by the police. They never talked to no police. They never got hammed up by police. That was just their thing. That's what they was doing, bruh. They was sabotaging my Instagram accounts. They was calling me, laughing about the shit and playing on my phone like kids. Niggas was putting my license plate on my cars and putting it on the internet for the police to see and know I'm riding dirty. Weird shit like that.
Would this situation have not happened if it wasn't for the fact that they put it all over the internet? Because there wouldn't have been that much of a case to really go on.
Oh no, it wouldn't have been no lawsuits.
Right, because
we was fighting, bro.
There's no proof.
You gotta remember,
fight,
I just
right?
fought 30 of them motherfuckers in the LA sports arena by myself with one of my homies, cuz. It was on the motherfucking tapes. It was everywhere.
And that was how long before that other incident?
That was probably a year or two before that incident.
Okay.
You feel me?
So you just ended up getting caught up where they had mad people and you just weren't rolling like that?
What was that? LA sports arena?
Yeah, what was that situation?
Well, that was a situation that I had with the nigga Menace, and I just talked to Menace not too long ago. I'm gonna keep it 100.
He is supposed to be on here.
Yeah, I just talked to him. I spoke to him with my homie Compton Bop, and me, him, and Bop was all on the phone three-way. So we talked. You know what I'm saying? We talked. We put it like that. You know what I'm saying? We talked. It wasn't no guns drawn between me and Cuz or nothing like that. So, like we said on the phone, like he said, you know what I'm saying? He was younger, trying to get on. I was doing my thing, trying to get on, we was doing stuff. So, it is what it is from that aspect between him, you know what I'm saying, with Menace. Now, we go back and jumping on the subject at hand. With a lawsuit, I didn't sue none of them niggas. They put the cameras out. When they put them out, what I'm suing for, bruh? I'm like, nigga, we in here getting down, my nigga, let's get it. With Game, I told Game. I told him, bruh. I told him in front of everybody, I don't know if nobody remembered. I said, nigga, you can put the tape out, just put it out right. Put it out, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, I've been jumped a million times, bro. You think that petty shit, my nigga, I walked away from that shit laughing. You feel me? I'm trying to get away. Niggas got guns on me, I ain't got no win. They edit the tape, and nigga, you can't even see all the shit they did to a nigga. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, I didn't care about that. It was just a jumping, cuz. But yeah, nigga, if I'm suing you, motherfucker, I'm not finna say, oh, I didn't have nothing but a scratch. Nigga, I'm gonna say, nigga, the world, nigga, my dick. I told him, nigga, my dick don't work no more. I told him, nigga, I got a limp dick, nigga, my shit don't work no more. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, cuz. I'm a hustler, cuz. I come from the street. Nigga, I'm type nigga, I walk in the motherfucking grocery store, do a slip and fall if I need bread. You feel me?
When's the last time you busted that one out?
Nah, I ain't never hit it, but you know how you think about it like, ooh, look at that puddle right there. You feel me?
You always got a trick up your sleeve, right?
Word, I'm a hustler, man. I get money. You feel me? So when I seen I couldn't kill these niggas, I'm like, I got to get the bread. At least get the bread. I didn't have to do. If I would have pressed charges, I would have won the lawsuit like that.
Right.
It wouldn't have been no nothing. You feel me? If I would have police reports and press charges and all that. I did it the easy way. I just did it like a tenant and a motherfucking car accident. Hey man, look, he put that shit right here. He said he edited the video. He put it on the internet. Here it is. Here it is. He said he did it. He even went in there and said, yeah, he edited. He in the deposition, he said, yes, I edited it.
Right.
He said, I edited. Yep, we did this. Yep, we did that. And everybody, he made it, how we was going through this little civil court drama. He was acting like he was in real court. He snitched on me. I'm like, bitch, it ain't even no bails in this motherfucking courtroom, bruh. It ain't, it ain't even, the bailiffs don't even got no guns in the courtroom, in the civil court. It's not even held in a criminal court building. And all these, you see these pussy ass niggas keep yelling, snitch, snitch, snitch. Like, cuz, do you even know what a snitch is, cuz? Like, this is what the world has grown to. It's that once you say something, your favorite artist say something on the internet, you're gonna believe it. And he had the more fame, you feel me? He had the more following from his shit. So of course, naturally, everybody believed him. And now it came out in the open and it's coming out, they lied, you feel me? Motherfuckers paid me damn near $250,000.
Right. So the
You know
$700K was cap?
He outpaid for my lawyers, right?
Did he?
Hell yeah, nigga, what you think I'm gonna do with the bread? Nigga, I got lawyer fees, nigga, up the ass and all kind of shit. Nigga, I got bills, nigga.
You think that this girl that he allegedly put his finger in her vagina, you think that she gonna get paid?
Oh yeah, she getting paid, cuz I told her where to get the money at.
Really?
I got a little check coming from that.
What was that conversation like? Oh, you got finder's fee?
Hey man, I'll tell you where the nigga bank account said, nigga, you do this, nigga. Well, I had a lien on the nigga house. He knew. He was mad about that. They had to call me to get the lien off the house.
Wow.
I lean in the nigga house, nigga. We doing legal business, cuz. I do legal business, cuz. That was legal business. You try to assassinate my business. Nigga, we supposed to be doing our street thing. That's cool. I'm with that, cuz. I'm all the way with that. But when you started trying to do the entertainment thing, you trying to fuck with my business, bruh. This is what I do for bread, butter, and how I eat, bruh. I eat like this. I've been independent all my career, bruh. You know what I mean? I got records from Dr. Dre, independent. I got records from, I done worked with everybody, independent, bruh. This is me, you feel me? So you fucking with my bread, nigga. I'm not signed to Jimmy Iovine. You fucking with Jimmy Iovine bread. You fucking with mine. You know what I'm saying? That nigga went sued Viacom for the bitch shit. You didn't know that?
Sued Viacom for what shit?
He sued Viacom.
For the situation that happened with the girl that sued him?
He tried to say they let her into the movie, the TV show or some shit. He tried to sue them and he lost.
Man, everybody just suing each other.
Right. So, you know what I mean? It's man, lawsuits, people don't know that lawsuits, this is how lawsuits work. But see, in the ghetto, they don't know, my nigga. So with our situation, they try to turn it and say, no, but he's another gangster suing another gangster. Like, nigga, first of all, he's not a gangster. He showed you that when he put the motherfucker on video. Nigga, that was for protection. That's how I looked at it. Nigga, you fucking with somebody you know gonna shoot you, cuz. You know, you fucking with somebody you know. It's bullets flying after this shit. It ain't no motherfucking more fist fights. It's bullets.
How did you end up at that house? Like, how did they lure you over there?
I ran into my publicist, bro. Wack tried to tell me, my publicist set me up. He was like, you need to check your publicist. She the one set you up, woo, woo. And I'm like, my publicist, I ran into her. I was with my homie T-Dot one night and I stopped. I flew in. I was on bail and I landed in LAX and I landed in Hollywood. I drove over to this little restaurant called The Kitchen. We was getting something to eat real quick. I ran into her. And she was like, oh, I need you at this event tomorrow. I was like, you know, I can't be around no riffraff. I'm on bail, woo, woo, woo. She was like, nah, everything will be good. It's just all around females. And then you just do the pictures and do your woo, 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 do your photo stuff. Cool. I get there, everybody there, Too Short, everybody was there, bro. We in there, boom, boom. Everything was cool. I see Game them. People didn't know that we had already squashed the shit, I want to say a year ahead of that.
Okay.
After I got jumped with Menace and them, we was already, them niggas that called me, Wack and Big U called me on the phone. They was like, Game want to get out. He said he'll do whatever he got to do to squash the shit between you and him because it's fucking up business, you feel me? And I was like, I was overseas. I was like, cuz, it's cool. I was like, fuck it. Well, tell him keep his, I said it just like this, keep his chromies in line and we good, cuz. We ain't got to do nothing.
So you
straight.
see him at this party and you're not thinking it's an issue?
We see him at this, but I'm on point, nigga. I'm a gangbanger, so I'm on point. So when he come in, and somebody tell me that go Game right there. Game in here. So I look, I'm like, okay. So I see him. Hey, what's up? What's up, cuz? You see me? He don't say nothing, though. He don't say what's up or nothing. He just look. See him, yeah, what's up, nigga?
But you're a little bit confused.
So it's a pool around the stool. So I'm looking, I'm trying to, what's up, cuz? He don't say nothing. So we chill, boom, boom. When I'm ready to leave, I leave out. I see my publisher, she like, all right, 40, she hanging off a balcony. I'm like, all right. And when I do that, cuz I look around, this bitch, I hear, turn up, nigga. I'm like, turn up. Turn up. I see these niggas. Nigga, this ain't nothing but I'm finna beat this tall, lanky nigga up. I turn around and walk toward him. What's up, cuz? He's like, they back up. I guess they thought I had a burner. I didn't have no burner. And the nigga was like, give me that. And the nigga passed him a pistol. And then these other niggas pull out pistols. Then he like, nigga, you heard me. I said, turn up. Put one in the brain. Nigga, what? I can't fight bullets, cuz. Turn around. I got the dig.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you up in the hills or some shit right now?
Yeah, man. When I fell down them hills, it was actually, I'm gonna tell you, it's comedic because I'm dipping. I'm a type nigga, cuz I could be in any situation. I'm gonna make the best of it, cuz, you feel me? And that's why you see me in the video, I'm laughing, cuz I'm trying to brush it up, but I'm mad, but I'm like, I got you, nigga. I know what I'm finna do you, but when he chasing me, I'm digging. This nigga got a loaded pistol chasing behind me. I already see we going down a long ass steep concrete hill, bruh. I feel my legs, I'm like, I know I'm finna lose balance. I keep looking back. And he like, this nigga telling me like he a police officer, freeze or I'ma shoot. He like, freeze or I'ma shoot. I'm looking at, I said, nigga, you better not shoot that gun. I'm digging, right? He like, freeze or I'ma shoot. I'm like, I see this nigga long legs, he still, nigga, I'm digging though. And then I'm like, nigga, you better not shoot that gun. Then I, bloosh. Nigga, I fall, I tumble down, cuz I had road rash all over all this shit, and then I get up, I'm like, chill, cuz, what's up, cuz, woo, woo, woo. Cuz, when I land, cuz got the burner on my forehead. He put the motherfucker on my forehead. I'm like, nigga, put that down. Look, I was like, hey, cuz, you don't want to shoot. When I say cuz, everybody like, oh, gee, Ricky, crab ass. I'm like, hey, I'm like, look, I crip so much, my nigga. I've been cripping all my life. I'm going to call you cuz on the accident, you feel me?
Right.
I'm trying to think of the nigga name. I can't even think of the nigga name. Because he got the burner with the one brain on my forehead, touching my forehead. I'm like, nigga, look at me, nigga. You don't want to do that. I'm like, take your hand off that trigger, nigga. Look. I say, look at me, cuz. Oh, blood. Every time I accidentally said cuz, they egging this nigga to shoot, right? And it's a hairpin Glocc, my nigga. So it's like, I'm trying to, I say, look, you don't want to do that. Look at me. I got him. He looking at me. I got him out of it. The nigga took it off my forehead, put it in my chest. He put it in my chest. I said, nigga, get your hand off the trigger. I said, I ain't gonna hit you, my nigga. I'm not gonna do nothing. Look at me, my nigga. Then he tried to 52 fake me. He had that motherfucker right there in my chest, and he went like this. I'm already hip to that. I've been in this situation.
Bro.
When he did that, he finna try to pistol whip me. He tried to swing and hit me with the pistol. I grabbed his hand, cuz we tussling with the pistol, and everybody just start packing me out. And I'm telling niggas like, cuz I ain't gonna hit you now. I'm like, cuz just get the gun from this stupid ass nigga. Then we break loose, boom, boom. I'm like, cuz I can't get a fair one. I'm like, cuz I just had this nigga Wack give you I just talked, I said, nigga, I gave you a pass with the nigga Wack, cuz this how you get in? And he like, oh, nigga, you heard some nigga said, fuck Wack. I'm like, nigga, fuck Wack, cuz. I was like, cuz, what's happening? Well, give me a fade. I was like, give me a fair one in. Nigga, plop, 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 jump me again. You know
Do you think they ever intended on shooting you? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If a famous rapper had shot another rapper in the Hollywood Hills in the head
and, that's what I
killed
thought.
him,
No.
think about how we would perceive this story.
How would you perceive the story?
It would be fucking crazy. It would be one of the craziest things that ever happened in rap.
Exactly. And at whose expense?
And part of that is just because of like where and how it happened, you know? And also, do you think the publicist was actually in on it, or you think she was just stupid?
Well, Wack said she was in on it. That's what he told me. You feel me? So at the end of the day, when we go through all that, cuz I just looked at it like it wasn't that I seen he didn't want to shoot. But now you got all these other niggas that don't, nigga, they got guns on me too.
Right.
I don't know who gonna shoot and who not. I don't know what's what, cuz. I don't know none of these weird looking niggas.
And this is back in the day. You're not thinking everybody got a camera in their front yard either. Nowadays, I'd be thinking about that.
Nah, I don't, because I come from where we come from, bruh. I'm gonna tell you like this. I just got shot, bruh. I just got shot on camera, on surveillance camera. The police tried to play it for me. I went look at it. The nigga that shot me, nigga, they know who did it, said his name and everything. Nigga, they ain't went got him. They told me, nigga, since I ain't want to tell and I don't want to talk, nigga, when I come to retaliate, they come and get me. Now, I just came out of coma, bruh. I came out of my coma the day Prodigy died. You feel me?
Wow,
so,
really?
And that was my ace coon boom. But what I'm saying in the sense is that you can't say who gonna shoot you on. I got shot on camera in broad daylight at a funeral in front of like 70 to 100 motherfuckers.
That was at Prodigy's funeral?
No, this was at one of my
funeral.
homies' funeral I went to.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is, people, you think like that, and you think like, no, they wouldn't have shot because, you know, he's a famous celebrity. Man, people do things every day. And at that expense, had I would have punched him, it could have aggravated the situation more.
Right.
And the motherfucker just blow.
You think
or when his homies would have blown, then he would have been like, why y'all shooting?
But you think
he dead, why y'all shooting?
You
You like,
think-
man, I shot him because I was an accident or
Right.
something, you know what I mean?
But so when you went to that funeral, did you think that there was any chance of shit going down? Was it like a gang type funeral that you thought gang
all our
members might
funerals
go
is
to?
like that. Our funerals is all funerals. If you from a gang in Southern California, you already know. Police gonna be there recording. Police got cameras out recording. They sit out there. They got big video cameras recording. That's like typical move. So did I have already intuition that it was gonna happen? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I called it. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? But
Was it like a drive-by shooting of the actual funeral, or was it like you're walking to the car type shit?
It was like I'm posted and a motherfucker walked up and blammed me.
Oh, so it was just a straight somebody on foot.
Oh yeah, he walked right up. I looked him dead in the face like you. You walk right up, nigga, put that motherfucker right here. Boom, boom.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when the motherfucker shot me, I couldn't believe it. And
You're
I'm
the
like,
only person who got shot at the funeral?
yeah, it was meant for me.
It was about you.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he got his man.
Oh,
he got his
really?
man. Yeah, he got his man.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He lit me. I'm sitting in the car. He lit me. Bow. And I'm like, cuz, what the fuck you just shoot me for? He shot me in the chest. He blew me back. I lift out the car. I'm like, cuz, what the fuck you just shoot? Like, I'm looking at you like, Adam, what the fuck you just shoot me for?
Right.
I ain't expecting you to shoot me right now. You feel me?
Yeah, like I did not want to do this with
And the
my
motherfucker-
day.
Look,
Yeah.
the motherfucker looked at me when I said that. The motherfucker blew me again. Boom! I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the motherfucker like, motherfucker, drive!
But okay, when a situation like that happens, though, how do you feel about the fact that he shot you in the body and not in the head? Do you think that he was open to shooting you in either? Or
I
you
look
think...
at it like he probably wanted me dead. He wanted to murder me, but he didn't want to see the blood and gore. Nigga, I'm taking headshots. Nigga, I don't give a fuck where I send mine. Nigga, I'm sending them everywhere.
But
nigga,
it takes a different kind of...
Babies get hit, mamas get hit. Hey, bruh, you shouldn't have fucked with me.
You think it takes a different kind of guy to like really shoot somebody in the head right there, boom, like that? Like that's a whole different type of dude, right?
Here and there. Here and there. I done seen it all, so you can't really say, bruh. See, when you see it, you looking at it from a perspective. I don't know if you come from a gang life or a hood life, so you're looking at it from a perspective of a movie. You know what I'm saying? And theatrics. When really it's a lot of theatrics and it's a lot of shit, but it's decisions. It don't happen how you think. Like you think the shit that will stop it or prevent it, that won't prevent it, cuz, and you'll be like. And that's why everybody was right there when I got lit like that. Like I got lit the same way. I'm gonna put it like this. I got lit up the same way Nipsey did. And I was telling niggas how I got lit up. Everybody knew it. Nipsey got lit up the same way as me, bro. Same exact way. Everybody right there. But I had more people right there.
But when you say that, you mean you were somebody who was already basically famous, but you were just doing some regular ass shit. You didn't have it on you, and you didn't have big ass dudes around you. Everything that they basically say about Nipsey, they could say about that situation.
It was the exact same situation as Nipsey. I'll put it like that. The exact same situation, bro.
Really?
Exact to a T. You know what I mean? I don't roll with security though. You feel me? But I had my niggas all around me. Everybody's all around. Everybody was just more shocked. You motherfuckers, they'll say what they would like. You'll be like, they'll be like, people will see you and be like, oh man, if I was there with you, game, I would have been a little. Nigga, they had guns on us. If you ain't had no gun, what you was gonna do, bro? Hey man, nigga, niggas, what you gonna? They got a gun. What you gonna do? You nigga, you ain't finna do a goddamn thing. It's easy for a motherfucker to say what they gonna do, bro, until they in a situation. And right there, a lot of them people said what they would do in that situation with game, and so happened they got put in the same situation again. But this time, shots fired, and it's on camera, and it's right here, and nigga, you got an ability to do something. Nobody did shit. Niggas be froze. Some people freeze up. Some people have guns, and they don't. But, you know, one of my niggas, he let that motherfucker up. He let the Uzi go. He let my Uzi go. He let that motherfucker...
At the funeral?
Hell yeah, nigga.
And he got...
That's the only reason I'm alive today, bro.
He got tried for it?
Why you gonna get tried? Nobody's arrested for none of this shit.
Really?
Nah, this shit over, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
We ain't no charges pressed. Ain't nothing going to courts. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? The streets a whole court, man. That shit is a wrap. You feel me?
When you look at this Nipsey...
Police so crooked, bruh. This is how our justice system is in the ghetto, bruh. They let this shit transpire, bruh. The motherfucker came in my bedroom while I was coming out the coma, and he said, "What's up, 40?" I said, "What's up?" He said, "Why Whoopty Whoop shot you?" He said the nigga name. I said, "What you talking about, bro?" He said, "Man, Whoopty Whoop shot you and and you gonna let it go." He had on the woo. I said, "Man, I don't know what you talking about, man." He said, "Well, put it like this, man. You think it was from game Wack100?" I said, "What?" He said, "Man, I got the tape." He said, "My tape ain't doctored up like the games." I was like, "Bro, I ain't trying to yell like." He was like, "Man, check this out." He put out a portable DVD out of a briefcase and tried to put it on my table thing. And I'm like, "Bro, I ain't trying to see all that, bro." And he tried to play a video. So he's like, boom. And I shut the thing. He was like, boom. He's like, "Nah, I knew you was going to do that." And he went into the briefcase and he put out some still shots of the videos, whatever, and tried to play some. I was like, "Bro, I ain't trying to see all that shit, man. I don't give a fuck who shot me, bro. I don't know what you talking about, bro. Leave me alone, bro." You know what I'm saying? Then he was like, "All right, 40, well, we know you don't let them do that, you want to retaliate, but just we letting you know. When you go to retaliate, we come and get you." This is what he said. Now, why would you say some shit like that to me?
But you think that the cops knew they just didn't have enough evidence to really put it on this dude? So they're trying to get you to admit it?
I don't know what they had. I ain't admitting to shit. I told nigga, I don't know who shot me. I don't know what you're talking about. But they came in there with their name. You feel me? And they came in there with the woo. All to get down. And then I see Wack posting all kind of snitch shit on his shit. That's what made me leery, like, cuz this nigga got to be the police. You got to be the police, bro. Because if I have my name come up anything in a murder investigation or shooting, I'm not finna be, basically, he was ratting on the motherfucking thing, telling everything. I was like, cuz, what kind of world I'm living in, man? That's why I started backing up in entertainment. Like, these niggas is changing the game, bro. This shit getting too weird. You feel me? And the people ain't knowing. They looking at this shit like, nigga, this shit ain't funny, cuz. Nigga, I be really going to jail. You feel me? Right. I'm out here really go to jail, cuz. I be out here really thundering. I'm out here really placing bails and getting shot and, you know what I'm saying? And you looking at these niggas that's sitting here playing with shit and living in by the Kardashians and shit, and then acting like they in the streets. You feel me?
Right.
The whole game is fucked up, bro. So I had to really back off. That's when I started getting the disrespectful taste in my mouth with media. I started wanting to beat up hosts and all that shit, and I had to fall back. Like, let me chill, cuz. You feel me?
When you look at the way that Nipsey's passing was received, though, overall, how do you feel about it? It was pretty devastating overall for LA. Like, do you remember meeting Nipsey early on? You have a relationship with him?
Hell yeah, nigga. Nipsey was my nigga, bruh. Every time me and Nipsey seen each other, we always chopped. They always fuck with each other. I knew Nipsey before Nipsey ever started popping with his shit.
Oh, okay.
All that. I always supported Nipsey. Always fucked with Nipsey, cuz. Always. I remember one time the Hoovers busted on him, cuz, and I had just rolled up. You feel me? He's like, 40 goons getting over on the cover, need strap. I had a strap. Let's go. What's happening, cuz? Jump out. What's up, my nigga? So the love is always there with me and Nip, cuz. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Even from Corrupt to Big U to everybody, cuz. You feel me? Like, so, yeah, I was hurt when that happened to cuz. You feel me? Like, cuz was solid nigga, cuz. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? We done been in different states with each other and all that shit, cuz. I love the way the city put it down for him though, cuz his homies held him up right, cuz the way they brought the nigga down and like real Cripper should, my nigga. Like they did that shit, you feel me? And I was just happy. I was happy for the way, I was sad for the way he went, but I was happy for the way they sent him off and they gave him a good look, cuz. I'm like, nigga, I don't care. It didn't bother me. Oh, you know, motherfuckers don't play your music till you die, but hey, bruh, bump that nigga, make that nigga go platinum, cuz, all that, cuz. Yeah, get cuz recognition. I'm all for that, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
You call Nipsey a legend?
Hell yeah. Why not? You know what I'm saying? My nigga Badass, rest in peace, a legend. You feel me? I look at anybody that's out here, do their thing, strive, my nigga, and got real history in this shit from doing what we do. From that aspect, I look at them as legends, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying not only is Nipsey a legend, there's a lot of people who are way less important than Nipsey that I consider legends.
Yeah, bruh.
To a certain degree,
Billy
you
the
know,
Kid
like
was a legend,
in a certain
bruh.
world. Yeah.
Al Capone was a legend, bruh. You feel me? These is real legends, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King was a legend. Shit, you keep this shit up, you gonna be a legend. Yeah.
I'm trying, bro.
Nah, you become a legend in your own time though. Right now, you can already see it. Cause the numbers is there. You doing your stuff. It ain't all even about just numbers. Cause it's just about being a solid motherfucker and your foundation you build. And I believe in like your, you know, spirituality and all that shit. Just your essence. You feel me? And your grind. You know what I'm saying? That's what make you a legend, man. You out here, man, and getting to it, regardless of the trials and tribulations, you feel me? I know I'm a walking legend, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't wait to make, nigga, till I'm gone out this motherfucker.
Do you think about that?
Apply when I die.
Do you think about like, what's the conversation going to be like when I die? And what are people going to be saying and how is that going to go?
All the time. I had that conversation just probably 3 days before Badass died. Me and him was on the phone talking for about 4-5 hours and we was talking about that. And you know what I mean? It's just like my conversation, we was laughing because he was like, yeah, your shit gonna be wilder. And he's like, nigga, you know what I mean? Mine's gonna be wild. You feel me? But I got a picture painted, bruh. I'm like 5-something feet, right? Bruh, everybody think I'm this big old tall basketball type nigga. You feel me? Nigga, I'm just a cool nigga. I just got the heart of a lion, my nigga, and I know what I want and I go get it. You feel me? And I don't let nobody just do shit to me and just like, you can't, nigga, I'm a man at the end of the day. I got a hella testosterone level. You feel me? Like, nigga, this all alpha right here. You feel me? So it's a big, huge difference with me. And I just feel like niggas just really, yeah, they gonna look at me and be like, cut, this nigga, hey, it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers talk shit. You feel me? I just got the effect when niggas thought I died and I was in a coma.
Oh,
Wack was on the internet. Oh, fuck him. I hope he get it ducked with a dirty needle. He died twice up in that motherfucker. La, la, la.
He said that?
Yeah, I seen all that shit. He was doing it on Instagram. I seen all that shit.
It's a weird feeling when people wish death upon you, huh?
Not really. I've had my niggas. When you come from gangbanging and you beefing with a hood and your homie done killed their homies and shit like, we always
it's not that
each other
surprising.
anyway. Yeah, nigga, we gonna write. I come from that era, bruh, where we tattoo BK on our bodies, my nigga, and faces as young kids, and we walk around like, nigga, this blood killer, nigga. And niggas, the Bloods do it too. Niggas Crip killer. I come from that era, bro. I don't come from this weird era right now like this, cuz. So it's different for me. I have to adapt to it.
How do you look at gangbanging now, though? A lot of times people get to a certain age. You know, I'm supposed to go do something with Mob James tomorrow, and I heard that he don't want to be called Mob James anymore. He looks at the gangbanging shit in a different way.
I wear red now. You would never catch me in red, bro. I wear so much red, you'll think I was a Blood. Like, nigga, he dressed like he a Blood.
But that's just the times. Even the most cripped out young kid is rocking red and shit. It's like, don't matter.
And that's what they doing now. But I started doing just because I was doing it. That's why when you see me and them niggas jump me on that camera, I had on burgundy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just getting into it. You mature, bruh. After you done so much, you start like, cuz, wait, hold on. Because you really come from this shit. Our thing is to get out the ghetto, bruh. When you seeing these old weird fake niggas doing the shit they doing, bruh, they suburban niggas trying to be what I am. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm doing this trying to get out of here, cuz.
Right.
You feel me? Nigga, I'm not doing this to stay in no motherfucking ghetto, cuz. I love the ghetto, I always come back to it. But nigga, we do this shit with a passion to get out this shit, cuz. These niggas, they doing this shit when they get to 25 and 30 years old, and then you want to be the ultimate gangbanger. Come on. That's like Wack, my nigga. You a preacher's daughter. You know what I'm saying? His daddy a fucking preacher. You not from the ghetto, bruh. I ain't never met no preacher in the ghetto, cuz, and they doing bad.
He's owning it now, though. He's doing #Valley on all this shit.
Exactly. He should have been repping the Valley like that. Nigga, you wasn't repping no Valley. Every time I seen him, he was claiming L.A. Nigga, you ain't from L.A., cuz. You from the Valley, cuz.
I'm in the Valley now. We gonna make the Valley respect.
Rep the Valley,
y'all gonna respect the Valley.
Word. Now, I know
like
some
that.
real Valley niggas that get down with they shit, so it ain't nothing about that, cuz. It's just about when you see, you should... Niggas like me, and I'm sure it's a gang of other people, not even just street niggas, just regular people that can relate. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you doing it, you could tell the people that's from it and the people that ain't from it. They ain't got no war stories, bruh. Nigga, I just sat here and told you just a tad bit of war stories. You feel me?
I appreciate it.
These niggas ain't got no war stories. They can't tell you none, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they don't know about driving up in the jungles, cuz, with C-rags all on your head, cuz, and getting your whole car Swiss cheesed up. You feel me? That happened to me.
Yeah, you ever think about how it's weird that like I got shit written down. I got shit written down to ask you about, but the reality is that there's crazy ass shit that you've been involved with that nobody has any hint about.
Bruh, so much, bruh. You feel me?
Do you see The Irishman on Netflix?
Man, I watched that shit, cuz. I watch
You think you're gonna have a moment like that?
Credit.
Are you gonna be like 68, just fucking spilling the beans and being like, listen to all the shit we did?
Word. Yeah, I mean, it could happen like that, cuz so much, cuz I done seen so much, my nigga.
Because there's already so much shit that we know about now that, like, we know so much about the Tupac shit that wasn't out there 20, 30 years ago.
Exactly.
Or 20 years ago.
Exactly. And that's a lot of the shit that's gonna come up, just even being with my life, too, you feel me? And it's crazy, cuz. And that's why a lot of street niggas could tell you when they hear shit about me, like, nah, that ain't 40, because they know me and my get down, you feel me? I'm cool, I'm hella business oriented. And my nigga, I don't care if you a punk, I can hang with you, cuz, you feel me? It don't bother me, cuz. If you can't fight and I'm with you, cuz, I'ma fight for you, cuz. Nigga trying to do something, hey, back up, cuz, leave me alone, you feel me? I don't knock niggas for what they are. Just be who you are, cuz. That's how I get down. You know
I love somebody who can be themselves. Like there's a dude that I know who's older than me, like about 10 years older or whatever, and I always grew up thinking this dude was like the craziest, hardest motherfucker in the world. And one time, a couple years back, I went to his crib and he's watching UFC. And I was like, you like this shit? He's like, oh man, I love this shit because this is the shit that I could never do. He's like, I'm a pussy. And I'm like, you're calling yourself a pussy? He's like, well, what do you think I had all those guns on me for all these years? And I'm like, that's kind of crazy to hear that, because I'm like, you were always the hardest dude to me growing up. And now he's a grown-ass man. He can just be like, he's like, I had guns on me because I was scared. I knew I couldn't really fight like that. He's like, I had to shoot people. I'm like, damn, that's kind of weird for me from like a child perspective.
Word. Well, with me is the aspect, you know what I'm saying? More or less now I look at a gun for protection. You feel me? I'm carrying a banger. It's for my protection, bro. Like, I'm going to keep it 100. I got PTSD now, my nigga. And not from the shit that I you know what I mean? I got PTSD from the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? When shit happen to you like that, cuz you become leery, my nigga. You think I ain't come to this building like, nigga, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I come to this building too, cuz, like, nigga, it could go down in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could come through that door right now. Am I ready? Hell yeah. You feel me? So that's just me in the total of how I am my day to day, bruh. When I pull up the stoplights, bruh, if I'm driving, I don't pull up to bumpers of cars. I make enough steps for me to get away. You feel me? In case somebody spray me. That's how I look at shit. When I see cars drive by me, hey, cuz, who that? You feel me? Like, that's how I get down. And that's survival mode for me. You feel me? Because I come from that era. You know what I mean? San Bernardino, San Bernardino, my nigga. It goes down any second, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, yo, don't. Niggas get bodied 24/7. That's how it is, the lifestyle there. You feel me? And if you could survive there, cuz, you can survive anywhere. That's how I look at it. You feel me? I just always been a nigga. I want to go out the country, cuz. I'm all over the world, cuz. We doing our stuff. You feel me? From being with Mobb Deep and 50 Cent, from us traveling and doing our thing. So that's what I wanted to do.
Your history is so deep that there's so much shit that we haven't even touched on, because I'm a mega Mobb Deep fan, and I was always interested in about how exactly you ended up clicking up with them, and then how that sort of led to the G-Unit relation.
P was my nigga. Well, Havoc was always a quiet one. You know what I'm saying? Havoc the quiet one. P was always, P quiet too, but P always hang with the bullshit.
But how did you even get around them in the first place?
Well, me, Badass all over, Snoop, we used to travel, you know what I'm saying? Pac days, all that shit, cuz, from all of the old days, from when everybody traveling on the road and shit like that. I would always, they had these, see, the rap game used to have these conventions, just like how they got the South by Southwest, that's what it's called. They used to have like, what's those shits called? Magic Show.
Oh,
they
the
used
Magic
to have,
Show.
They used to have
Vegas,
the fucking not just Magic Show. What's that? They used to have one in Palm Springs. What was that shit called, yo? It was in Palm Springs, and it was at this big Riviera hotel, and they used to have it all the time, cause it used to be a super event, and it's just pop. Now, all these events be popping all over different states, and we always had it. So that's how I would meet Mobb Deep, and we all traveling on the road. And then we'll mingle. Oh, man, what's up? Y'all got the bitches? What's up, 40? And we chilling like that, for the point where, nigga, when you come to Cali, I got you, cuz. You feel me? Niggas come here and feel uncomfortable, cuz. Here, cuz, I'm rolling up with my niggas, cuz. You go some bangers. You know what I'm saying? Give niggas bangers, all that. You know what I'm saying? We straight, cuz. I got you, nigga. You with me, cuz. We rolling. I don't run with this bullshit like these niggas running around. Oh, I run LA and we the streets. And bruh, nobody runs nothing, bruh. You feel me? What it is men is men. You know what I'm saying? And men gonna be men. It's all a jungle, you feel me? So all I can say is, hey, bruh, if I'm with you, bruh, and it go down, you ain't gotta worry about me kicking my heels and leaving you. You feel me? Nigga, we gonna get down. And I plan to win. You feel me? So that's how I get down. And, you know, with me and Mobb, it was the same way. When I go out there with them, I started going out there with them. Then my manager, Storm, which was already like my brother, and he was already fucking with like Wu-Tang and everybody else like that. He had the female group Deadly Venoms. And they was on A&M Records, with Corrupting all of them. And then we used to always just mingle like that. And he became manager for Mobb Deep. So then it even made it more solidified. And then we all started interacting. Then they did the Nate Dogg record that one time. And then we did the Lil Jon record and so forth on. And so many albums after that, I remember we went, Storm had it up, was like, yo, we going to meet with Jimmy. So niggas got all here. We all, me, Prodigy, Storm, and Havoc went and sat with Jimmy Iovine. We sitting there, Jimmy giving us a whole rundown. He's like, I don't want y'all to feel like this because of gang. Don't let the gang situation with 50 taint anything. But, you know, I want to put you guys with G-Unit. And I was like, we sitting there, I'm like, shit, cuz Fifth popping. I just met Fifth because I was on tour with Dre and them for the, I think, I want to say that was either the Chronic tour or that was Eminem's, one of Eminem's tours or whatever.
So you think that Mobb Deep on G-Unit was more Jimmy Iovine's idea than 50's idea?
I wouldn't say that. I think Fifth already loved niggas too. Now, I don't know. All I can say is how Jimmy presented this to us.
For me as a fan, I always looked at that as a weird-ass moment for 50 because it felt like 50 was so egotistical and so geeked up off of his own success with breaking all these different artists that he was like, I'm going to sign some old heads and I'm going to make them hot. But it was almost this flex thing because, like, you know, Mobb and MOP had been out for so much longer than him that it's like he wanted to prove that he could, like, make anybody hot. Whereas at that time, it's like, the smart money was on like you need to keep focusing on these younger like up and coming artists that you have under the G-Unit umbrella. It's sort of like it just didn't feel like it was ever like me as a fan. I never was optimistic that Mob were gonna like put out multiple albums on G-Unit and have a long career with them. It just felt like it was a weird fit.
But I mean, with me after we left out of there, Jimmy was like put it together. You know, P, we was all walking and P was like, "What you think, Don?" P was like, "Well, should we do it?" I was like, hell yeah, let's do that shit, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, cuz, cracking, cuz, let's
go
move.
for it. That was the hottest set at the time,
my
man.
nigga, but at the same time, cuz, it was just the connection. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas already fuck with each other. Everybody already know each other. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And Fifth made niggas feel at home. Everybody, you can see these niggas now, cuz, they be smug, feel, cuz. I don't do all that weird shit, cuz. I'm not with it, cuz. That's some phony ass fake shit, cuz. I don't get down. I'm not a phony nigga, cuz. And I don't support phony shit, bruh. You feel me? Niggas be wanting to do all that extra shit and talking about dissing nigga that they fuck with and all that shit, cuz. Just cuz you got some type of animosity. I ain't with that, cuz. Don't put me in that shit, cuz. Fifth was solid nigga, cuz. Fifth did a lot for me that he didn't even have to, cuz. I wasn't contractually signed to G-Unit. And he always told me that, Fody, you ain't contractually signed to G-Unit, but nigga, you get everything, all of everybody get, even me, nigga. And he was like, nigga, you family. He was like, nigga, ain't no contracts involved with cousins and sisters and uncles and shit like that. Nigga, we all family. And that's how our situation was. So at the same time, everything's floating and moving. We doing us. Cuz embrace Mobb Deep so solidly. Cuz I mean, it's shit that he probably wouldn't even go on record, or probably ain't even on record that he did for niggas that people don't even know. You feel me? I watch that nigga sit there and give niggas a loan nigga when nigga just need a loan like cuz, and the loan nigga over $250,000 and shit like that, cuz. You feel me? And I'm having a conversation like, cuz, you should pay that, hey, cuz, you just hit for $1 million, cuz, you should give Fifth that chip, cuz, you feel me? And cuz like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get around to it now, cuz. If I was you, I would, like, how I would do that shit, I would go, I just got that money, you don't know if cuz know or not, but it don't even matter, cuz, it's integrity, cuz. You go pay a motherfucker back what you owe him right there, cuz, you loan you some money, you feel me? That's just how, you'll never meet no motherfucker say I owe him, bruh. I pay my debts, bro. I don't get down like that. You feel me?
Right.
Because you want to keep relationships. If anybody in this life, I come from nothing. Anybody in this life loan you something, cuz? For me, I told you my background I come from. Nigga, I treasure that, cuz. I value you. Nigga, I even value even more, cuz, because you can't find niggas that'll loan you shit like that or do shit for you. I be in jail, I'm stuck. I ain't got nobody to call, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My immediate niggas I kick it with, they probably can't even all afford it like that. And I'm not trying to throw my immediate niggas under the bus. Don't get that twisted, but I'm just saying.
Right. You don't expect that of them.
Yeah, I don't expect it because I know they got to struggle and do this stuff. You know, everybody not fortunate to have everything like everybody else. So it's like you just gotta. I know I'm in that motherfucker. I gotta feel myself and make sure I'm straight. But you treasure the motherfuckers that would give you something like that. Money. You treasure that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That take a lot. Because everybody ain't doing that, cuz you find that out when you broke, my nigga.
How close did you stay with P for the last few years before he passed?
Well, the last few years I hadn't seen him. I was going through all those trials and tribulations. I was going through the shit. I was out on bail when I got jumped. You know what I'm saying? I was already fighting I was fighting like 40, 50 years in Las Vegas for some shit like that. I'm catching all these fucking cases in different states. I was fighting another case, gun charges in California. I was out on bail for that at the same time. And I was just going through it, cuz it was like, we hadn't talked, you feel me? And that was my bro, cuz I used to stay with that nigga 24/7. Him and Av, you feel me? New York's my second home, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Me and Alchemist used to live in the spot, the guy stay at Alchemist spot, you feel me? So, but I hadn't talked to him in so long, and I felt like while I was going through all that, it was just my personal shit. I was backing off from a gang of motherfuckers because I was still too like, nigga, I'm dealing with a lot, cuz, and nigga, I just got out on bail. I just had to do all this shit, bail myself out on $1 million bail, and and then, you know what I'm saying? All this weird shit happening, dealing with media, all this weird shit. So, you know, I was just falling back. But I was sad as a motherfucker. My nigga went. You feel me? That shit wasn't cool. You feel me? You talking about a nigga I used to be with 24/7, cuz. You feel me? So it was like, that definitely hit home, cuz this a nigga, I remember us being in India one time. We had to hurry up. Me, Sam Scarfo, and them, we had to rush P back to the house because his sickle cell got to tripping out there from the elevation levels.
Really?
Yeah, cuz that nigga was in there. My nigga clutched like a baby, bro.
Spending that much time with P, did it always occur to you that probably his health was going to be the thing that led to his
we used to talk about it. He talked about it a lot.
It just seemed obvious that
he'd
this
be like,
was going to be the
Don,
thing.
I'm going to die from this shit, Don. He's like, I'm surviving, though. That nigga used to try to do everything regular. You know, yes, your nigga, you be like, P, you all right? Because if anybody, his fans didn't even know, like, this nigga was in pain constantly 24/7 every single day.
Right.
Every day. There was never no day without pain, cuz. So he always stayed off his morphine and shit like that, whatever. But he would, they don't know the thing of sickle cell and how it moves. And he described it to me. He would be like, just imagine. He was like, one day the pain would be all in your hand, and then the next minute it's in your right shoulder. Next thing it's in your balls. Oof. And it's just excruciating. You feel me? So he was describing like that. But
so morphine was his main thing. He wasn't fucking with other drugs as much, or was that was the main thing?
I'm saying when he really needed something, he had some morphine or something like that.
Right.
He wasn't ODing on no morphine or nothing like that. He wasn't like a drug addict. He would like, he had like perks. He had his regular prescription drugs that they give him for his pain.
Right.
Because he's in pain 24/7. But the way he walk around, carry himself, you wouldn't even know. But if you ever talk to him, you pay attention to him, you'll see him. He always do like a little, like a grunt, like.
You could tell. Yeah.
That was, but only people that know him knew that. You feel me?
Wow.
You'll hear like the little grunt, like he'd be like, yeah. He talk like that. You feel me? He's always in pain. You feel me? So a lot of times, you want to help your nigga, cuz when you got a love for niggas, you gonna always like, hey, P, you all right, cuz? Like, look, my nigga, hey, cuz, help him with his badge, nigga, get my nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's always in pain like that, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up.
Crazy. Rest in peace.
Word, rest in peace. Prodigy.
Yeah, one of the
and
best.
My nigga badass, man.
Facts. Two more things I gotta ask you about. So, you didn't rob Tyga? But
man.
You were instrumental in the situation? Let's hear about it.
Man, Tyga was a situation, man. He just got caught up in a situation, bruh. You feel me? Niggas clipped him, cuz, and it was just what it was.
Where was he at that he
I
got
don't
caught
like
up?
Baby. We had no problem with Tyga. Tyga actually, when they did all that extra shit, cuz was on a speakerphone right there with us, cuz. Why y'all doing that to me, man? We like, cuz, you just victim, my nigga. Y'all tell them niggas to pay up, my nigga. You feel me? You nigga want change, but tell them nigga pay up.
So this was an anti-cash money situation.
Basically, that's what it turned to. Yeah, cuz it's like the nigga Baby, cuz. Like, the nigga Baby did it. You know, I mean, I remember Suge called me one day. He was like, 40, nigga, that nigga Baby, cuz. He was like, I'm fucking that nigga up. I was like, what you mean? I was like, cuz, I already fucked that nigga. But he was like, nah, I respect you. You ain't never turned this shit to no Crip and Blood shit, my nigga. You keep it 100. He was like, nigga, I don't respect what them niggas did. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? And son, he said the nigga Baby, trying to fly, he gonna fly niggas out like they some groupie bitches after they jump you. Niggas fly, Baby fly niggas over to the club in Miami, pop bottles. And he's like, nigga, you do that shit with bitches, nigga. He's like, nigga, you don't treat the homies like that, nigga, you oughta fucked up, woo, 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 woo. And I was like, nah, sure, I feel what you're saying right there with that. He was like, yeah, little homie, no woo, whoop. And I'm like, well, little homie, he was like, Menace. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, but that nigga still got to give me a fade, nigga. I was like, them niggas jumped me, my nigga. They packed me out, my nigga. He's like, nah, he know that. He know that. He right here, 40. He right here. He right here. Y'all, you hear me talking to you? Woo, woo, woo. I was like, oh, okay, that's all good. He was like, nah, but that nigga Baby, he was like, nigga, I'm fucking that nigga up, nigga, woo, woo. He was telling, just like the nigga, Baby's a weird motherfucker, cuz, you feel me? He a weird, underhanded motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And nobody ever understood why I don't fuck with that weird ass nigga, cuz I don't fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then now I see him and Wack together, they just make another class of two bitch ass niggas I don't like. You feel me? So it's just like a big clutch of bitch niggas, but they act like I got all this feud in the industry with niggas, and it's not, bruh. You got Wack100, Game, and Baby, bruh. How you turning this to everybody?
Right.
Lil Wayne was just a victim of circumstance, bruh. I pushed the nigga into an elevator one time. That was it, cuz. Cuz didn't want no smoke. Cuz ran out the elevator and dipped on. Cuz I just like, what's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we animals out here. Nigga, we on tour. Nigga, I'm 50 Cent. Y'all see you niggas. We didn't catch you niggas at the same hotel. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just what it was, cuz. And then he was sending little subliminals dissing us, cuz, calling us crabs and seafood and underwater food chain, all that weird shit.
In songs and shit?
Yeah, cuz, and we was catching it, you feel me? So when niggas rolled up and caught them niggas in the street like that, and we ran up on baby them, we didn't bust no windows. We wasn't finna break. We didn't break no law on them cameras, cuz. We wasn't finna do all that, cuz. We went to holler, cuz. What's up, nigga? You niggas doing all this weird shit, cuz. Woo, 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 you know what I mean?
All right, that infamous video of Baby and Wayne in the car. I forgot that was you.
Oh, yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me, Spider. Shout out to Rest in Peace Payback.
How did that situation not get
He was there for the
more
panic.
carried away? I feel like at some point shit could have definitely got more real.
Oh, yeah, it could have got super real, you feel me? But we went in with the intentions to holler and da-la-la-la-la and do the dialogue, you feel me? Like, what's up, cuz, da-la-la-la. So happened, I had a kite phone, and that motherfucker was a live, one of those live phones where it go live, and it was streaming live on thisis50.com. So they was sponsoring us. So we would just had a kite phone doing it. That's why I was one of the first niggas doing all that live shit.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? And that's how all that shit got caught on live like that. So it wasn't like pre-recorded, then edited or nothing like that. It was all live.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Live feed. So that's all what transpired from that. But it was just the whole baby situation. You know what I'm saying? Just like, because my homie Mac Minister used to be with Baby now. And
Right.
Baby used to, Mac Minister did some shit and him, Baby got into it. Baby had called my phone one time and was like, oh, nigga, listen, man, left voicemail on my shit and was like, nigga, got enough money to blow you and your whole block up. Nah. I called cuz like, nigga, you got me fucked up, cuz. You don't leave no message like that on my phone for my homie, nigga. You feel me? You got me fucked up, cuz. Nigga. I'm a nigga, cuz. If you fuck with my homie, you fucking with me, bruh. That's just how it go. The game done changed now. Niggas ain't like that. Niggas will watch their homie get packed out and be like, oh, we ain't got no problem with you. You ain't got no problem with him, nigga. You supposed to be fucking him up too. You feel? But the game done changed, man. This shit's so weird, bruh. It ain't the same rules as we went by back in the day. A lot of shit, you just got to change. So you got to change with it. You feel me? And that's what I'm doing. It's a jungle, man. Migrate, adapt, or die. You know what I'm saying? And I migrate, I adapt. I know I'm gonna die, but I'm trying to prolong it. Some days I have my, nigga, I don't give a fuck, I die today type shit. Some days I'm like, nigga, I ain't ready to go today. Nigga, I got shit to do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Word. I get like that.
What are you up to these days?
These days, shit, man, I'm working, I'm grinding, cause I'm maturing. I've been doing a lot of investing, you know what I'm saying? I do like stocks and fucking crypto and shit like that.
Oh, word.
You know what I'm saying? I give a lot of stock plays out on my Instagram and shit like that. My shit's be hitting.
So you haven't,
my shit's hitting.
but you're having better luck keeping Instagram up at this point? Because I know you're having some issues there for
Oh
a
man,
while.
I done went through like 3 different Instagram accounts. They be deleting my shits, bruh, kicking out. Right now, I think this new account, you got about almost 2,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? That
Shit.
motherfucker. Can I get up? It seems like every time I get up to 50,000, they deleting my shit for something, and I don't know what it's for.
That
I know it's
shit's
somebody up
crazy.
there that don't like me. That's a fan of one of these bitch niggas I don't like.
That's so
they got to
crazy.
be deleting my page because my page gets deleted for nothing.
Right.
I ain't putting no guns on it. I ain't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It be all me.
Man, we need a rep.
I might diss a nigga. Like, oh, I might put a video up of Wack100. Oh, fuck this nigga. Something like that. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't see why you delete my page for that.
Right.
That's niggas kicking a report.
Last question. Where's the stand with Plies?
Bruh, I've been saying since day one, cuz that nigga called me, cuz I told that nigga, cuz I ain't got no, bruh, it was nothing, cuz Jamie Foxx did that shit, bruh.
Wait, why was it Jamie Foxx's fault?
Because he put it out there talking about Plies.
Oh,
nigga.
yeah, nobody
I didn't
would've
put
known
Plies-
about it besides
yeah,
that,
I
right.
didn't tell nobody that Plies and them ran and did that shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
That's so
Jamie did
crazy.
it, and then after that, Plies was acting like it was fuck me, cuz. So I was like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you acting like you got a problem, nigga. Well, what's the problem?
Right. Refresh
That's
my
how I
memory, though.
am.
Why'd you guys run down on Plies? What was the issue in the first
Man,
place?
it was nothing, bro. I'm dipping, my nigga. I think I was going to get a burger or some shit. I don't even know. It's just regular day for me, cuz. And that's how I'm always in the streets, man. I run into a nigga in the back of an alley, a liquor store, Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Looking for bitches at Walmart. No, I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? But I run into motherfuckers like that, and it's like, I seen motherfuckers shit. I'm like, oh, cuz, what's going on here? I just stepped over. I'm like, hey, what's going on, cuz? I see niggas shooting a video. Nigga, when I get out, nigga, everybody just look, see me, cuz, and just start running.
Right.
Whole set, my nigga took off like ants, bro. It was like, I'm like, cuz, what the fuck? And then Jamie come over like 40. Yo, what's 40, man? He like, man, you got these niggas scared of motherfucker. I'm like, scared for what, bruh?
Right.
I'm like, I ain't doing nothing, my nigga. What they scared? You like, man, listen, man, these niggas don't be like that. They don't be built like that. I'm like, I know that's real.
So Plies really locked himself in the bathroom?
I wasn't in the bathroom with him.
That's Jamie Foxx is the one who said that, right? Why is Jamie Foxx getting involved in street shit after all these years of us never really
I
hearing
like
about
Jamie, man. Jamie's solid. I fucks with Jamie.
I was actually in the club in the VIP area with Jamie Foxx one time. I did not say hi to him, but I was just impressed by the aura.
Nah, Jamie cool, man. Jamie cool, cuz I always like Jamie. I like comedic shit, you feel me? I like comedy. I like everything. Man, I like rock and roll. Like one of my good friends is Sebastian Bach, man. He used to be an old rock and roll legend.
Wow.
And
How the fuck you become friends with him?
We just became friends. I go to the nigga house, you know what I'm saying? We chill out in Jersey, all that, bro. Nigga got acres and acres of land. Like, it's just, we good friends, you feel me?
Damn.
Like my homie Ron Spalding, you know what I'm saying?
Small
People wouldn't
world.
even know Ron Spalding is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jay Prince super tight. He the one, matter of fact, Ron the one got me and Jay Prince cool like that.
Oh, word.
So, you know, it's just, I fuck with so many, but people got me painted as in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Until motherfuckers meet me, then they like, oh, wait, this 40 cool as a motherfucker, you feel me?
Do you have any sort of aspiration in the back of your head that like you want to find your blue face so that you can just be on similar shit to Wack, just run around the industry fucking shit up?
Oh, yeah, I am looking for I'm looking for that. That's like my next level of shit I'm doing. I'm still working on all my shit, you feel me? But as you know, if you're a real artist, like my work ethic is crazy. So like I'm gonna be releasing a slew of shit while I'm locked up and shit. But
What, you about to go in?
yeah, nigga, we just had a whole conversation.
Wait a
nigga.
minute. What? Did I miss that you still have time to do?
Yeah, nigga, I took a plea deal. Nigga, they hit me with
right.
human trafficking and fucking.
Oh, I didn't realize that the bid was still to come.
Yeah.
How long is it?
I don't know. I get sentenced in February, so the judge can give me anywhere from 4 months to a year max. Now, if you see this video, what he decided to give me, I don't know. You feel me?
From your perspective, how upset does that have you at this point in your life? Is that just
Super
seem like
upset because
whatever?
I really took a deal for some shit I didn't do.
Wow.
I really took a deal from a female that wasn't prostituting. You know what I'm saying? And I really got put out there like that's what I was doing and that's what happened. And I had to take a deal and cop to it. But at the same time, then I got to get out and I got to be on probation and I got to and I got to go to some fucking Timbuktu town and sit in a jail for a year. If he do give me a maximum year. I don't know yet and I ain't got no time to prepare. So it's like, I get sentenced and I go in there, I'm going to do the time, whatever I got to do. But that's the only thing. That's why I'm like, I want to take my plea back because my only fear is I can't let the jury know that the girl's charges was dismissed.
Right.
So if they don't know her charges is dismissed, they're going to think that she was prostituting.
That's crazy.
You feel me? And they restricted that. So I got to go sit down, cuz, and do this shit. And this is really railroading. And I know for a fact, I got railroaded off of my skin and me being in that little Timbuktu town. So at the same time, it's like, as soon as I took the deal with the fucking DA, it was all over TMZ the next morning. I took that deal. We signed it in the courthouse. The courthouse was closed. The doors was closed. It was like 5-something o'clock, 6 o'clock. It was me, the DA, my 2 lawyers, and the judge, and the clerks.
Wow.
Next morning, it was all over TMZ. So how TMZ figured that out? They ain't calling out. They didn't know how to. I'm sure I ain't on their schedule for check 40's court date. You feel me? I think it was the DA did that shit, bro. They called up there and did that, bro.
They're probably proud of themselves because they ain't got shit else that they could possibly be known for. They're like,
that's what a lot of
we got
lawyers
an
said.
LA rapper. We gonna call TMZ.
The lawyers told me that. I was like, man, I don't get no gentrification, whatever, on the jury. I was like, can I get it moved to another town or something? He was like, nope. They said no, and he said that they said for his jury, he's like, you're gonna get farmer, old white ladies, and old white men, and that's what you're gonna have. And he's like, yes, you're black. And he's like, so I'm not trying to. I don't want to scare you, man. He's like, it's trial. You can take it to trial, but you know what you're up against. He's like, and they get to paint whatever. He's like, he said you got over 20, I see over 20 something appeals. He said, you got them, but you're gonna sit in jail. And then while you're sitting in jail, you're gonna appeal. And when you have to appeal, I hired a private investigator. The officer that got butt naked in that motherfucker, the private investigator tells me he searches his Facebook, the officer's Facebook, and he sees the officer is cool with the appellate judge over the appeals for that state. And they're friends on there. So he like, well, what do you think's gonna happen when your case get appealed and it come across that judge's thing? I was like, it gets more political and political and political, and it's just like, wow, bro. You feel me? And I done been through some situations, bro. I got caught one time in the county jail with a fucking pistol. You feel me? And bro, they locked me up, bro. I'm in jail though. I'm in here with all the convicts in here. I got a gun on me. You feel me? Bruh, they found the gun, bruh. Days later, bruh, they found me with the gun, bruh.
What is... I mean, I have so many questions,
Bruh,
most of which I probably shouldn't ask.
Look at this, though. They find me with the gun. Charge me with the gun. I never hear about it again. I ain't never heard about it again, bruh. Never again.
You ever feel like you kind of got a horseshoe up your ass?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That was weird as fuck to me, bruh. And I was so spooked. I'm in the jail. I'm with my homie D-Loc. I'm like, cuz, I got the motherfucking pistol on me.
What were you going to do with a gun in jail? Let's just ask that.
Put it in the toilet. I'm like, how am I going to put that gun in the toilet? You feel me?
But what were you going to do? Nobody gets killed in jail with a gun.
Nigga, I'll shoot a motherfucker in jail fucking with me, nigga. We gonna catch it. You got a knife, nigga. I got a gun. Bam!
It's a big deal to have like an iPhone in jail.
Right.
Never mind
So
a
now
gun.
you got a pistol in this motherfucker. I got a pistol too. Nigga, I was like, shit, nigga. And I've been in here with days with it. I was just like, and then that one officer that caught me with it. And then what's the funniest, years later, when I caught a gun charge, I was back in there, and he was like, oh, they was like this for they picking up my Gucci shoes and shit. They like, man, these real Gucci's, la, 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 la. And then the officer say, he comes through the door, the one that found the pistol before, he was like, hey, did you search him? Whoop, whoop. And he was like, he's like, pick up your shoes and la. And he's like, no, why? He's like, yeah, we searched him. He said, man, last time I caught him, he said he had a pistol in his shoe. You feel me? So I was just like, nigga, I just look like, man, come on with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Post bail, I'm out, good and gone.
Goddamn.
But it's weird, bruh. You
Right.
feel me? And that's the type of shit that happens. So at the same time, like I said, man, I got to turn myself in. When I turn myself in, hopefully I'll be back on the street to give everybody that good old 40 shit. Because I make street music, reality music, fun music. I like to chill, all that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna work my ass off and try to keep shit out there. And then I got new artists that I want to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And I'm gonna be putting out. Other than that, Zoo Life Entertainment is the label, man. We just, you know what I'm saying? I just did a new video that I'm dropping with you. You gonna premiere it, right?
Oh, we might have to talk about that.
You feel me?
We ain't doing music videos anymore. We just announced it last week.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, I got you in the video. It's a dope ass video. It's an animation video, and
Shit, I'm in the
it's called The Pull Up, and it's basically about media. So that's why I got you in it. Vlad TV in it.
Oh, nice.
TMZ in it, and you know I put the little twist on the side of it. It got like Megatron and all that shit, Transformers, just buzzing. You know what I mean? It's symbolic to say like niggas got my homie hemmed up and I'm going to get him. I get the Cybertruck from Elon Musk and we dip around and put in work, and then Megatron hop on my hand. He sea walking and shit.
You trying to cop that truck?
Oh, Cybertruck? Yeah, I'm getting one of them. You won't never see me ride. I don't ride in my car, so you know what I'm saying? Nah, cause I ride rentals.
Oh, okay. You just keep it at the crib, just to know you got it.
Yeah, let the wife drive it or some shit. You know what I mean?
Respect.
Word.
40.
Yeah.
Can't lie, I gotta take a piss.
Man.
Big time.
You too? Word.
Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man.
It was cool.
It's been a few years since you did a good, solid, long-ass interview, so I feel like this is important.
Yeah, I ain't did no interviews at all, cuz. And like, all the medias besides the ones I always did is this dude, new one that I fuck with named Doc Hicks. I fuck with his shit, and I seen your shit. I like you. You know what I'm saying? You do
Appreciate
your thing,
it,
cuz.
man.
Hey. And Vlad.
Vlad?
I always fuck with Vlad.
You got to get in there with Vlad again.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back.
He's
in.
gonna
Vlad
see
my
this.
boy,
He's gonna be
cuz.
like, all right, let's get him back in.
Nah, Vlad my ace coon, cuz. I always
paying
fuck with
attention.
Vlad. I know Vlad from Rooted to the back, way back.
I just remember one last situation I wanted to ask you about, just because I want to get your opinion on it.
What's that?
Cameron talks on his new album about a situation where when he was at the height of his career in like 2003, 2004, when his big album, Come Home With Me, had just come out, that he saw Suge in New York City, and that Suge, I believe, it might have been LA, but I forget. But either way, Cam's album had just come out, and there was a Daz sample, and that sample apparently had been approved by the label, but Suge felt some kind of way about it, and he kind of pressed Cam about it and said basically like, you gotta pay me for that shit. And Cam basically said, according to Cam was basically like, I ain't paying your ass, so what we gonna do? What we gonna do? And he said that basically Suge kind of walked away from the situation.
Oh, word?
Does that sound like Suge?
If he felt it wasn't lucrative and there wasn't no money, man, sometimes niggas do nigga shit. If he gonna get some money out of it, he gonna get his money. If he probably like, nah, it ain't too much, I ain't gonna trip off.
As much as Suge might be the biggest hip hop bully of all time, is also there's got to be instances in which he's arguing with one of the hottest new rappers at that time, and he's got to basically be like, maybe I won't shoot this guy just because he owes me a little money.
It's not even that. He just, sometimes you just like, nah, it ain't nothing. Fuck it. You just let shit go sometimes.
You might rather just have a good relationship with this person than get some cash out of it.
It be all kind of instances in it. You feel me? People, I ain't never got the monster side of Suge that they paint. You feel me? Cause they never came to me like that. Cause I always was solid. See, cause we mingled, laugh, chop it up, poop, giggle. You feel me? Lick, drink, holla at bitches. You know what I'm saying?
The finer things.
Word. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got that side of cuz that he see that he'll do to the next nigga. You feel me? So I don't know. But everybody, all I can say is from my aspect, with me being who I am, I try to be, if it's something, if we could alleviate the problem, we could alleviate it. Some shit I'm just not gonna let alleviate it. So if I feel like if he didn't feel like he wanted to get that money out of that, he just probably just let it go just to let it go. I don't think he was threatened by the nigga. You feel me? And Cam probably wasn't threatened by him. You know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing for Cam and say he a punk me. You know what I'm saying? So it go both ways, cuz. So,
Just an interesting,
word.
Interesting piece of hip hop history,
Word, yeah. Nah, it's a gang of pieces of that dealing with them, bro.
For sure.
On the set.
All right, 40, man. Appreciate you.
All right, Brody.
No jumper.
Yeah.
40 Glocc. Coolest podcast in the world. Check us on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Word. Like, comment, and subscribe, you son bitch. 40 Glocc 3. Zoop.
Woo!
Hey, yo, what up? This 40 Glocc with a Zoop. Like and comment on this video and hit the subscribe button. And get at us, you dig?